What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode. Is it 502? I think it's 502, blood. Episode 502 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Apologies for the lateness, blood. I've been here. You get me? I've been here waiting. Now the man them are here, blood. You understand? He was the first one here as well. You understand? Lewis is here, blood. You get me? The Snow Bunny Slayer, he pulled up after. And obviously, Peanut Head is last, as always, blood. You get me? But make sure you are smashing those likes nice and early, blood. You get me? Make sure you are subscribing to the man them as well, blood. You get me? Link in the description, as always. Let's check in on the man them, blood. You get me? I don't know who we got here today, blood. You get me? I don't know if we got Carefree, Cucurella, you know what I mean? But Cucurella's left the building. I don't know if we got I don't know what we have today, blood. You get me? It's not Lavia. You understand? Who do we have today, blood?
I've only just woke up. I don't really have a witty name or anything like that still. But yo, big up everyone. It's good to be back. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. Been a very, very busy weekend following Chelsea, which is a rarity saying that. But yeah, good to be back on the show. Big up Troops, big up to panel, big up to chat. It is day 351 as your world champions. We're nearly at the 1 year break. And yeah, let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. Up the Blues. Up the fucking Blues.
Yeah, it might be a David Luiz thing still.
Yeah, David Luiz, that can run.
You get me? It might be a David Luiz thing still. I can't really think of. Nothing's really coming to mind, blood. You get me? Man said Carefree Ronaldinho. Yeah, that's one.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah, man. Man said check Fab. What's Fab dealing with, blood? Let's go have a quick butchers.
You might be dropping like the whole Maresca and Chelsea.
Okay. We've seen that. Yeah, understand? Okay, I haven't seen that yet. But
both of them dropped the statements, and Maresca's just been announced as City manager. So I think both of them had to drop before.
Okay.
But again, like one of them's a Blueco brief, the other's a Maresca statement. I don't really think they've added to anything, and I don't care. We got Xabi Alonso. I've moved on. So love.
Okay. Well, definitely.
I don't want to keep dragging a Maresca debate. They can do it, but I've already said everything I need to say. I've moved on.
We'll definitely be talking on that today, people. You get me? Definitely we'll be talking on that, blood. You get me? Wasn't expecting that one. You know what I'm saying? That one came
literally just while I woke up.
That one came out of nowhere like a RKO, blood. You get me? Raw Fabrizio's been going ham with the Maresca tweets, blood. You get me? He dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, because the City announcements dropped on top of it. Everything's dropped at like the same time.
Mm-hmm. Even we have Liam Rossini news as well, blood. You get me? Just Chelsea. Yeah, we have Liam Rossini news as well.
He's going to Paris FC.
You know
not PSG. Saying? Fuck that.
It's a busy day for the people associated to Chelsea Football Club. You get me? Busy old day. You know what I mean? Busy old day, man. Keep smashing these likes, though, my people. Keep smashing these likes, blood. You get me? That's what you lot need to do. Man like Kliss. Big up the bro. Big up. Liverpool need to stop saying hey to players because they keep saying bye to them. Diomandé, Caicedo, Lavia, Zubimendi.
Oh, yeah, Garnacho. Please take Garnacho and those fake braids.
Randy Viper. Flawless Maximum Snow Bunny. Woy. Yeah, woy. Yeah. Randy's always on a mad one. Big up Randy again. Here he comes with his bullshit, blood. He rises out of the ashes Checks the cashes. Checks he cashes. Sorry. Leaving bums. Woyoy. He is our hero, a world champion personified. He is Carefree Lewis. What you saying?
Big up, Randy Viper. Thank you for the intro, man. You're again the best part of the pod. God bless you, my G. Big up, bro.
Big up, Randy again. Thoughts on people saying Mbappe Henry for France? Henry won a World Cup and a Euro.
World Cup Mbappe is fucking crazy, though. I can't. There's an argument. There is definitely an argument.
But Mbappe, you get me? His numbers are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But player for player, everyone's going Henry. Big up Julian. Big up yourself, Julian Blood. Pray for Netherlands. We have such a large Moroccan community. Yeah, you do. You do indeed. Our former prime minister hates them and is openly racist towards them. Ross. And he got elected because of that. So when he'll lose, there's going to be huge riots. Yo, pray for the Dutch, man. Pray for the people of the Netherlands, blood. You get me? Pray for all of you lot, blood, car. It's looking like it's about to go down, blood. The Snow Bunny Slayer says got rid of the Snow Bunny Flawless. What are you telling me?
Big up, man. Blessings. Apologies to you, man. Apologies to the chat on the latest, man. But blessings, man. I'm good. Hope everyone's good as well, man. Hope everyone's blessed. Big up everyone, man. As always.
Peanut is trying to move to Paris. It looks like Peanut is trying to move to Paris to link Diomandé. I don't know. We'll find out. Big up Randy. Again, Latina Bunnies mute with Flawless.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been on one.
Mad. Yeah, I seen the super chat before that. Big up, man. Big up Randy Viper though.
Man like Corey. Lewis, enjoy Xhaka, mate.
Yeah, that's calm. It will be a good transfer for us.
Big up Chicken Tender. Your Majesty, when are you knighting Troops? After winning the Prem, he should be known as Sir Troops. No. I'm the OTC blood. You know what I mean? I'm the OTC blood. I don't need no sirs or knighting around here, blood. You know what I mean? Tribal Chief is in the cut. Big up Mel Benz. When did Lloyd join a Back Again podcast? That is it. We are calling you Lloyd, blood.
Oh my God.
She's fine. But I want you. Stop. Wait a minute. Hey, we got Lloyd in the cup, blood. You know what I mean? You know we do big things over here on Back Again.
On my pillow. That's
taking Get it, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Man, like
that's a big tune as well. That's a big tune.
You feel me? Man, like Carefree Lloyd in the cup, blood. You understand? Seeing as Monts has his World Cup jersey on, you understand? It's kind of mad that he picked the French one with all what's going on around Liverpool Football Club, but we know why he has it. Maybe he's reminiscing on past times. If you know, you know. You get me? He's not on that Eurostar as much as he was. You get me? But let's have a look back at
enjoy my life. I'm just a very boy enjoying my life.
Look at this guy, blood. Let's look back on the weekend's football, blood. You get me? Obviously, hope everyone had a good weekend and them thing there. You get me? There were some games where teams needed wins to go through, blood. You understand? Start with England, obviously, first. Panama 0, England 2. Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane with goals in the second half. Jude Bellingham goal and assists. Saka got the assist for Jude's goal. That's all he really did in the game. But I saw the thumbnail for the overlap with Righty and Keane and Neville and them man there. I haven't watched the episode yet, but basically Righty's saying he's worried about Saka. So a lot of talk is going around that Saka's finished. He's been rushed back. I think he's been rushed back. I don't think he looks fit. Obviously, we already know that. I think he's lost a few yards of pace, a few yards in every part of his attack. I think he's lost. You get me with this injury. What are you lot saying on it?
So I just saw the Maresca thing bad, so I just saw that.
Yeah, we gotta break that down as well.
Yeah, that's mad. What about Saka or more the England performance? Sorry, I was late.
Saka's performance and like, is he fit? Is he finished? What's going on? What are you lot thinking?
I don't know, man. I think he's just like, again, he hasn't been the player he was for probably coming up to 2 years now. Injuries, yes. The overplaying of Arteta, yes. From Arteta, sorry, yes. That's another thing. And he's become more robotic as time has gone on. I think, if I'm being balanced about it, is that in an ideal world, Arsenal wanted Bukayo Saka still to be leading the way and for Arsenal to win. But realistically, the aim was for Saka to not be carrying Arsenal on his back. And that's what's happened. But it's happened kind of at the expense of Saka. So do you know what I mean? It's like he done everything he can to get you lot at least there. And then the body's kind of broken down once the squad finally got built around him. So like having the World Cup in between a season where the players absolutely need as much break and much rest as they can get, Saka's not going to get that. And I think some nations would have left him at home because he's still of the age where he's going to have a couple more World Cups at least. And like
Tuchel said he can't start and finish games, yeah. So would you have taken him but just kept him as impact sub and not started him at all? If the team is in trouble and you need more firepower, 20 minutes to go, you throw him on. If the team's winning and it's cool, you use the rest of the squad.
You just do the Neymar thing. So maybe not as extensive as the Neymar. Like you just have to, because for example, Ghana left Kudus at home, even though he was fit enough to play, but they just didn't want to risk him for the long term because obviously, you know what I mean? But Ghana might not qualify for the World Cup. The difference with Ghana is they might not qualify for the World Cup next year.
Yeah, England will.
England will qualify for the, you know what I'm saying? Most likely. So I think if I'm Arteta, I'm getting mad. I'm Spanish. I don't care about England type beat. He's staying like, but then again, you got to look at your player and go, would you stop your player's dream? Because
Saka will wanna,
Saka will wanna go and represent. So it's definitely a very like, it's a weird one. It's definitely player, manager. It's difficult. I think he should be in the squad, but just use sparingly. I don't think he should have started any group games.
I agree.
Not a single one. Like, I think maybe
I was shocked when I saw Saka starting. When I saw Saka in the 11, I said, "What?"
And he should have been taken off at half time. I know he plays 60, but he should have been taken off.
Like for me, 60 minutes is too much. For me, the situation he's in, what I'm seeing, and what I know of Bukayo, this brother, he shouldn't even be playing right now. You get me? But if you're going to play him, 15, 20 minutes is what he's looking at, mate.
Like you said, firepower off the bench, because I think Tuchel.
Like if it went to, sorry, I'm going to let you go, Flawless. Literally after this. Like if it goes to extra time, you bring him on start of extra time. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Little 30 minutes, penalties, cool. But an hour, nah, not with what I'm saying, blood. Sorry, with what I'm seeing.
Yeah, no, I get that fully, and you can see. I think you can see what. Obviously, you know he's not fully fit, as we already knew leading into the tournament. And Tuchel saying that, I didn't even know that Tuchel had said he can't finish and start games, or can't start and finish games, which I didn't know about, but it's not a surprise. And I think Tuchel's just trying to get him some form of match fitness. I think,
and they also gave him a juiced up rehab. So basically, they gave him like a speeded up version of the rehab that he would go through to get him to this full fitness stage that he's at.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And you can see it because I think it's a rhythm thing and trying to get him much sharpness, because in the game against Ghana in particular, he got into situations and then the final action wasn't. And I'm like, that's very un-Saka-like. Like it didn't look crisp. It didn't look sharp. And I was like, yeah, that's a match fitness thing. Was getting into situations to cross and to shoot, pass and just create overall was there. But then when it was the final action, it wasn't. So I think that's probably Tuchel's thinking, is trying to get him some form of match sharpness, even if it is for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, which could be the difference in England going through in a tie and going out of the tie as well. But yeah, really and truly, he shouldn't be there. But if you rate him that much, then you're going to the Brazil Neymar thing, which Monts mentioned, is similar to that. Whereas they kind of decided to leave Kudus at home. So you run the risk. All these games are about risk in regards to that. So that's what they've gone with. So it is a shame to see, because if he was fully fit, it's such a much more benefit to England. But then again, he's the difference in the game with the corner. So Tuchel will look at it and go, yeah, he's made the difference there.
What do you think about man like Jude? You get me? He's been getting a lot of criticism. You lot know me. I'm a big Bellingham supporter. I'm a big Bellingham defender. You get me? JDL blood, Jude Defense League. You understand?
The lights in Defense League, we know.
Yeah. This idiot blood. You get me? This fucking idiot blood.
Lights in defender, fam.
You lot know. You understand? That's my baller. You get me?
Yeah, but that's Jude in a nutshell.
I remember, look, there was this whole debate. Who should start, Morgan Rogers or Jude? There was a lot of people saying Rogers should start. And then Jude has been arguably our best player. And arguably, the last few tournaments, Jude has been in that better player bracket for us.
Because you know what Jude's going to give you for all his deficiencies and faults. He comes up at clutch moments with key goals. He gets key goals. He gets key assists. That's why I'd never say, when people are overly critical of him, that's why I say no. Because he's gonna score goals at key points. He's gonna get assists at key points. It's just that his overall game.
Gonna put a stamp on the game.
Yeah. He's always gonna have.
I think his overall game is fine. It's because people misprofile him as a maestro. Your overall game, you can be like a 7 across the board and score some goals and assists. But we're not going to talk about you like your Thiago Alcantara or your Pirlo or your. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep talking about this guy like he's Iniesta.
He's not that type of player, though.
He even got his shirt tucked in like his Zidane. You know what I'm saying? You understand the difference between that?
He wears the number 5 in it, blood. You understand? So he's taking
even fucking in the shirts.
You get only you would say that, Monts. You're stupid, yo. This guy.
How am I stupid? How?
About him tucking in his shirt with Zidane, but like he's Zidane. That's funny to me. Go on, carry on.
Is it an aesthetics thing?
No, yeah, bro, because he's a box crashing 10. People don't like that.
See, here's what's wrong with that statement. Jude is a box to box gladiator type midfielder. So not every footballer. So when we say, we don't enjoy watching Jude. Like,
yo, big up Curtis for the raid, blood. See you, big up your damn self. Smash the like, subscribe to the man. Then big up my dog Curtis each and every time.
But usually a box to box battering ram is not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to fall in love with. Do you know what I'm saying? Not every role on the pitch are you supposed to fall in love with aesthetically. There are guys with certain roles in the game, and their job is to go and break up play. Do you know what I'm saying? Get up and down, score some goals if you can, and that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you had 11 Iniestas on the pitch, it wouldn't work. Do you know what I'm saying? There's certain players' job to be aesthetically pleasing and to make the game more exciting, and make you fall in love with the game. But that's not Jude, and that's why when people say, "Oh, he's a 10," or they make him out to be this maestro in the 10 position, that's when I've got a problem with how people speak about Jude. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see him like
he's all action box to box with clutch moments. That's what he is.
I see him like a Lampard, but just like he's got more of an engine. But Lampard's probably got more goals.
Yeah, he's a bit more physical. Yeah, he's a bit
more creativity.
Yeah, a bit more. But Lampard obviously, was like Lampard just distribution wise, it's not close.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's not close. Yeah,
from a technical aspect, it's nowhere near. But that's what
you see with Lamps, bro. He just had more.
Because like Gerrard got more plaudits because he kind of glid across the field and he kind of.
Gerrard was a battering ram. Even Gerrard
but you see with Gerrard and Lampard, Gerrard had like that. He had a little something where he was like, "Yo."
Yeah, he looked a bit more. Yeah.
Whereas Lampard was just kind of like.
Even Gerrard was more.
You know what I mean?
If you say Gerrard and like the other guys, like the Pirlos, Iniesta, even said them man will still look at Gerrard like bangers and mash. Like we're just saying Gerrard looks like that compared to certain man.
Gerrard was a bangers and mash though. That's the thing.
But if you put Gerrard up against like Pirlo and them, you see.
Yeah. It's still a bangers and mash thing. So whether we like it or not, so like don't get me wrong. When people talk about aesthetically pleasing, I do think it's very much picking and choosing because Gerrard was aesthetically pleasing in terms of ball striking and what he would do sometimes. But when Gerrard was doing the battering ram thing, that wasn't aesthetically pleasing, bro. Why are we lying to ourselves? If you're gonna like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a pick and choose nature, picking and choosing thing. Not all of these men were aesthetically pleasing. They had parts of their game that were aesthetically pleasing, parts of their game. So now, don't get me wrong, I'm an eye test merchant. I am. Apart from certain players, I'm an eye test merchant. But you just got to be balanced across the board of it and say with certain guys, why are we talking about eye test when it comes to certain box-to-box guys when it's not their game?
Yeah,
you can't put that title on. You can't put that title on every player just because they're ranked amongst the highest in the world or they're in conversation with the best in the world. So therefore, they have to hit a certain quota of passing the eye test. That's not your requirement. If you talk about Jude as a 10, he fails the eye test. I don't care. He's not a 10. I don't hate that he's talking about like a 10. So when someone's talking about as a 10, it makes me want to heave. It makes me want to heave.
He's more of a box crasher than like,
yeah, that's it. He's a box crasher. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is.
Whereas that's why I said whereas Lampard can score and create, whereas he can only create. That's why I said he's similar to Lampard, where they've got that same build. But one thing Jude has is he can get around the pitch more than Frank could. He's more nimble. He's a perfect. I think he's a not perfect, but in the modern game, for what you need for a box-to-box player, who's like 7 across the board in most attributes, but is clutch and can crash the box and is confident. All of these things, he's good for the modern game for a box-to-box midfielder. But if you had a specialist, you'd probably go with the specialist.
Yeah, and throw Bellingham on later, and that's where people's issue lies. He's not your traditional. He's playing in the 10, but he's not your traditional 10.
I'm not the biggest Bellingham.
He's a goal scoring 10.
I can't lie.
He's a box crashing 10, and people look for the 10 normally. You have a
timing of runs into the box.
Super Saiyan of Conor Gallagher's, bro. It's a Super Saiyan of Conor Gallagher's, bro.
No, I wouldn't go that far, blood. Like putting him in that bracket with them dunces,
in today's game, it's not a bad thing.
It is a bad thing. You're taking the piss, blood.
Why is, bro?
To compare a man to Conor Gallagher, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
I'm comparing him to Conor Gallagher. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You said he's a Super Saiyan Conor Gallagher. You're basically big up views. Big up views on Sport for the Raid as well, blood. Yo, we're getting I'm getting PTSD, bro. Too much police around here, blood. What's going on?
But he's a box to box. But people, like, as I said, if you're going to be in the media, he's talked about like he's a 10. Everyone moves like he's a 10. That's why that's why guys like me are going to cuss. Because that's when I see Thomas like in the 10, it makes me want to heave.
Yeah. Because that's where he gets played months. Because that's his role and what he's been asked to do. But normally 10s traditionally are asked to create, whereas Bellingham, of course, you're looking for him to create because he's on the final third, but it's on the goal scoring thing. It's like box crash and scorers goals. Yeah. Yes, he created a goal against Ghana and it was very, very good outside of the one he scored. But he has his uses, especially in tournament football.
And by the way, I told you look called me negative after that first England game, and you saw the Ghana game as well. Am I still doing the negative thing?
Yeah.
No, but if you look at the Ghana game as well, if you look at the Ghana game as well, they put Judge on Kane, and number 2, this is the 4th tournament in a row. Listen, this is the 4th tournament in a row that England have drawn their second game. So they're notorious for winning, drawing, and then winning, and then knockout stage. Do you understand? So you're looking too much into it, bro. You get me? Obviously, we all agreed the defense needs to be better, and the defense has improved. We do look defensively better now. Do you understand? He did make the changes that we asked for. You get me? Stones is out. You understand?
Who even are you anymore? I don't even know you anymore.
I'm
a champion.
I agree with you.
Who even are you?
I agree with him.
I'm a champ, blood. I'm positive now. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, he's right though, in regards to
I'm right, though,
it.
You ain't won shit. So
I agree with him.
You ain't won nothing to be happy. So
Well,
to be
it's
positive.
it's nothing to do with being happy. Like we're just talking
He just
about.
said he's a champion, which is why he's being positive.
Yeah,
you ain't
I
won
didn't say
shit.
that. No, I said I agree with him in regards to the England stuff. You clown. That's what I was talking about. I agree with him to the England stuff. This guy.
I don't recognize either of you right now.
Why?
When Bruno got his 20th assist, I know you kissed your teeth. I don't even recognize you right now.
No, then I was happy, you clown. You know what I'm saying? Because it helped my team.
Yeah, you had that happen, and then you had like you know, like you're smiling, and you got that face, blood.
Why would I be unhappy about a player breaking the assist record at my club? That's not a bad thing.
Nah, man.
That's not a bad. Explain to me, please, how that's.
No, but I'm right. Once knows I'm right.
My man was saying, why is Bruno? He's got a release clause. Why do you think he's got a release clause for? You know what I'm saying?
No. I was saying, why is no one going in for him? That's what I said.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going off topic.
Yeah,
the point is,
England
haven't done much, in my opinion. They've had little spurts. I said they had the 20-minute phase in the Croatia game.
All right, look, do you need to play good or do you need to win in tournament football?
Well,
will you? If we win the Euro, if we win the World Cup,
an argument.
Nah, look, it's not an argument. If we win the World Cup, are you going to moan?
We're not going to
about how we played.
I don't think we're going to win the World Cup the way we play. I think the better nations are better than us at playing shit and winning games than we are.
Yeah, but we've played shit and won games.
Even if we play crap and win games, we're not the best at it. Like, we're not the best at it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I don't think we'll have a bad World Cup campaign. I think we've got enough talent. If the draw is nice to us and whatnot, I can't remember who we even got.
A quarter thing, maybe. Quarters, maybe semis.
You got Congo and then the winner of Mexico, Ecuador. It's Congo and then the winner of Mexico, Ecuador.
Yeah. So I think we'll get to the quarters, and as I said, like
that's the Brazil, Japan, Norway, Ivory Coast.
Yeah,
is one of those four.
Yeah, like
the quarterfinals. I think England could beat one of those four.
I'm not saying we can't.
I've already said England. I've already said England gets semi-final.
As long as we don't get France or Argentina or something.
Argentina
don't get them to the final.
Bro,
they're on the other side.
Yeah, you can't get them to the final.
I'm telling you, even though
we can get Brazil. We can get Brazil.
I think we could do Brazil.
I think we could do Brazil.
There's about 7-8 teams better than England right now in the competition.
But they're on the other side. Who's better than us on our side? Just what?
No, I was talking about the whole tournament, but on our side, I need to see who's.
Look on our side, because our side's how we get to the final. Blood.
The
other side.
So
we can't get Argentina to the
Colombia. Wait, is Colombia on our side?
Yes,
we're better than Colombia. We beat Colombia in 2018.
We're not better than Colombia.
No, we are better than Colombia.
We're not better than Colombia. We have better players than Colombia.
We beat a better Colombia in 2018 in Russia. A better Colombia.
2018. That's 10 years ago.
That's the last time we played them. That's the last time. That's the last time we played
them.
They
don't have the same team, do they? Troops?
It was a better team. That was young Hamis. This is old Hamis, bro.
Their team is better now.
No, they're not.
Better now.
Bro, no, it's not. The team was better back in the day.
What? Oh my days, bro.
That team was better, bro. This team is not better. It's like Croatia. It's like Croatia.
Colombia are better than England.
Croatia was better. Croatia was better then.
Did you watch the Portugal game?
Yeah, watched it, but we know about Portugal. Mons, do you think Colombia beat Argentina?
Wait, did you watch it?
I did. Of course, I watched it. I didn't watch it.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
I watched it.
I watched it. I watched
every game.
I watched it, man. That's not.
You watched it for other purposes, blood.
No.
You weren't even watching the game.
No. Let's stick to.
This
guy had fan cam on. This guy had fan cam on.
The cameraman was on. Did you see them twins? Hey, did you see them twins, man? Hey, salute to the cameraman.
Let me.
You go off camera. Yo, Mons, let me ask you a question. Do you think Colombia beat Argentina?
I think it'd be a decent game.
Because they're on a course in the quarterfinals. They're on the side, so we would only face one of them if England make a semi-final.
That's
so who
fine.
do you think wins?
But Argentina,
I'm asking you the question because they.
Well, how about this? We lose to both of them.
Okay, there we go then. All right, that's all I wanted to know.
We ain't beat Colombia. I've watched Colombia. Colombia are actually better than England. We have better players. We have better players individually.
I'm with you on that, Troop.
They're better than us.
We're beating Colombia, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I've watched every one of their games.
Yeah, I've watched Colombia. I'm not impressed. I think
I like-
Colombia are a good
not
side.
impressed with Colombia.
I'm not saying we
I think
breezed
the
through
only
them.
game they looked. You know that game that they what game was it? It was end to end. Was it the last match? I think it was the Portugal game.
Are you saying against
No,
Portugal? They should have been Portugal.
they battered Portugal.
Yeah, but bro, I don't even rate the Portugal defense like that, bro. I'll be real with you. It's their attack that I rate and the midfield.
Portugal
The
defended
defense
very
and the
well.
goalkeeper. The defense and the goalkeeper, I do not rate.
No, but they were cold.
Actually,
Against Portugal,
I only rate Nuno Mendes. It's only Mendes I rate at the back.
What's his name? In
And
goal
he's
for
fucking
Portugal?
left back, mate.
Diogo Costa.
Yeah,
Back-
Costa.
He played very well.
You did.
He played very well against Colombia.
That thing could be Colombia's downfall, though, is not having a killer in the final third because they should have won that game.
You know how many chances they missed?
And by the way, and the Davis and Sanchez thing was so mad. Bro.
He's offside, though. But yeah,
Yeah,
Colombia
yeah,
be a
but
tough
bro,
game.
he
Don't
was
get
not-
misunderstood. Man,
Like, I know they
Colombia
all
would
look
be a
confused
tough
in the
game.
background. Like when they went to the crowd, they was all like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
It's offside. It would be very tough, but the way that the team that Tuchel's
Do you
picked
think that's
isn't
when the
to play
Wenger
pretty
thing was?
football.
Do you think that's when the Wenger thing? I don't know, because obviously I know it's offside, yeah.
It's offside.
But
People
like,
just don't like it, but it's offside.
it's not that I don't like it. I just think when
No,
it's like,
I'm saying in general, people are like, "Oh, how's it offside?" Because
Yeah,
his foot,
but it was.
his toe is beyond.
It's like
the
it's like when the who was it? Was it Jordan who scored that offside goal? And people were like, "How's it offside?" The first thing you look at is the goalkeeper.
It's like offside is
Goalkeeper's
offside.
off the line, so you need two defenders. There's
Right,
only one.
that's one thing VAR has done very well is eliminated that with the automated offsides. Trust me, I wanted it to count. I wish because Colombia actually deserved the win because of the way
They
they
deserved
played.
the win.
It was offside. It was offside. But the team that Tuchel's picked isn't to play pretty football. There's going to be some ugly wins.
That's why
He's
there's
got
no
athletes with
Foden,
pace and power.
no Palmer. Look,
Yeah.
there's no Foden, no Palmer, no Wharton, no Bowen. There's none, blood.
No Gibbs White, no Trent.
Gibbs
Maino
White.
can't get minutes. I don't
and
think
say Trent and back your light skins, man. Back your light skins, man.
Look who he's taken. No, Trent. Look who he's
Yeah.
taken.
Look who he's
Look
taking.
who he's
He's got
taken.
athletes.
Anderson, Rice. You understand?
Yes,
These
yeah.
are brute midfielders. These
He's
ain't
got
flair midfielders. We're gonna get the ball down and patterns of play and look good in the transition. This is English football, blood. Have it. Boom.
Yeah.
Vindaloo. All of that. You get me? It's coming home.
Yes, fucking coming
That's the
home.
football we're playing, blood. Big man thing.
And
Too
he's
good
got
to
that
give a
way.
shit.
Yeah, and you know what? As much as that's not my preference, I'm like, yo, you've gone with a certain style first. Bear in mind, you're going to be playing Mexico or Ecuador in
imagine-
Mexico.
Like, imagine, yeah, I was at one football tournament on yesterday, yeah, early morning.
Yeah.
And then when dad come up to me, oh, Troops, yeah. I'm like, yeah, love. Then he start talking about the World Cup. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. He's like, oh, England, oh, these men are pissing me off. I'm like, why are they pissing you off, bro? Oh, it's boring. Da, da, da. I said, bro, look at the team we have. Look at the manager we have.
Yeah.
That is his style, bro.
That's
Pragmatic, defensively strong, nick one. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Be brutes, be good in transition. And we're going to play Mexico or Ecuador in Mexico. So that's going to be a tough game. You already know about the altitude and all that.
Mexico have only lost 2 games, 2 out of 87 games at the Azteca.
There we go.
And
Yeah,
that's where we're
we go.
playing.
England are getting knocked out by Brazil. That's probably what's gonna happen.
I think we could beat Brazil.
And you know what? I do fancy our chances against Brazil. You know,
I think we can beat Brazil, bro.
Who the fuck are you, man?
why? Because we think we can beat
What?
Brazil.
I like.
I don't know why that's so
Fuck you.
crazy. I'm not saying we can't. We will definitely beat them. But
It's
can
not even
we
YouTube. It's not even YouTube. It's
What?
you. It's you.
Me? Why
It's
me?
you.
What you expect? What? Why is it so crazy that England can beat Brazil?
Nah, this guy's
I'm not
a
saying we
clone,
roll
bro.
through them. Why am I?
This
You
guy's
better
a
mind,
clone,
bro.
bro.
You better mind the Japanese don't beat them tonight. What you on about?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, man. I hear
What you on
that.
about?
Again, how about this? We gotta take care of business for Congo as well, because Congo,
Yes.
you know how
We
we don't do with the Black African thing. We don't do what you saw what
I'm
happened to
worried
Anderson
about
against Ghana.
Congo. I'm worried about Congo. England struggle against African
Bakambu
sides.
and them, man.
They can't handle the hard back Kenke and Fufu and them thing there, blood. You understand?
Mhm.
We got.
You know what it is? It's not even about a negative thing with England as per se. I'm just saying I don't think our scumbaggery isn't like top tier scumbaggery.
I don't
we
think it
don't-
needs to
No,
be,
but we
though.
also have that son of a bitch, Harry Kane,
True.
who can
And nothing
get
on the
goals.
international level. Yeah, sorry.
Huh?
Nothing.
Why you going?
No, yeah. You can score
That's
goals.
crazy.
He can. No, but he's broken the curse. He broke the curse because
he is a difference maker, though. He is a difference maker. As much as he's failed for England,
and
he has the
defenders,
ability to be a
and you know what it
difference
is? Defenders fear
Not
Harry
in a-
Kane.
not in a-
You know what
not
it is?
in a
Do you know what
England
it is as
shirt.
well? Yeah?
He has the ability, man. He might
Defenses
not
around
do
the world fear
So do
Harry
I.
Kane. You know that, innit? Defenses around the world fear Harry Kane. So that frees up space for the likes of Bellingham, Rashford when he comes on, Saka if they bring him on, Eze. You know what I mean? You got Watkins there, you got Tone there.
Yeah.
There's enough firepower there, you know, dog.
Yeah. It is? No, facts.
Man, how can you sit there and be like, bro, do you know how much man we could throw on if we're chasing the game? How
I
much
agree.
firepower we could be like, yo, just leave Rice or Anderson in there and just be like, you man, go for it.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just quite apprehensive with England at the moment. I just, even though I don't expect England to play dazzling football, that's not my expectation to play dazzling football. But I just expect us to be better, a lot better than what we've been. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think our group is a measuring stick of how good England are, and I don't think our performances have shown how good we can be. So now in the knockout phases, obviously,
Okay, who's looked good out of the big hitters? Who's looked good? Like,
France and Argentina.
I think Brazil have grown into the competition. I think they started off quite. The first game was a bit pragmatic for them. I didn't really like what I saw, and then their last two games they were good. I think Spain have been underwhelming. That's a
lot of people's favorites as well. A lot of people.
I think the Netherlands have been very good. I think they've been very good. Belgium.
I thought they were very good against Sweden. I thought they struggled against Japan, but they did very well against Sweden.
I've been impressed with the Netherlands, but I've been impressed with the Dutch. They, especially with their off the bench, especially with their substitutions.
I ain't gonna lie. They
and the Netherlands,
tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Are they today or tomorrow against Morocco?
Today. There's two games today.
I think they go out, you know. I think Morocco.
They could go out, but Morocco couldn't pass out. Like that's not.
Yeah,
like,
Morocco. That's not a shot.
Yeah, Morocco are not. Morocco are not.
That's not a shot at all. That's not a shot. It's not a shot.
But
I'm just saying.
I'd say those are the four sides. Those four are at the top.
France, Argentina, Netherlands, and who was the fourth? Sorry.
Who did I say?
You said Argentina, France, Netherlands,
and I said someone else.
And Brazil are growing into it.
I said Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. Yeah. Those are the four
against Brazil, though.
Do you know what I'm
Obviously,
saying?
Brazil and England both get there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just think. I just think that, as I said, with England against Croatia, the 20 minutes I saw after halftime against Croatia, I wanted to see more of that. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any more of that in 180 minutes of football.
Yeah, but you know why, man? Not even about Tuchel. You know why? Because Croatia actually tried to play football. These two teams that England play have not tried to come out and play ball. Ghana didn't.
That's the point, you know. Panama and
Ghana didn't try and play football.
Was a low block. We struggled against Ghana because they had the juju effect as well. Panama, we actually broke down the low block.
Let's just ignore the Ghana game because we're doing the judge thing apparently. Let's just ignore the Ghana game then.
Nah, but that's what it is when teams come out and actually play football.
We actually broke down. And look, and Panama's a better side than Ghana. Panama will beat Ghana. Panama's beat Ghana.
The overall point is that's why I think against the better nations who play football, that's what England is set up for. Is to hit them on.
Yeah, I was gonna say Panama didn't completely like Ghana were the deepest of the blocks in it. Let's be honest. Ghana was the deepest of the blocks. Panama actually
Panama was trying to they was actually
they had
the numbers. They had this number 6 Martinez, little blonde Latino looking brother. He was
Lobotka type beat, and he was trying to look on their gravity.
Yeah.
Trying to
he was trying to make things happen. And they had pace on the break.
Mm-hmm. And England dealt with that fairly well, to be honest.
Because Konsa should have got given a penalty against him, and Pickford, you could have said, got red card.
Well,
you were saying Panama beat Ghana. Ghana beat them.
So it was the Ghana one, wasn't it? But yeah.
No, I'm saying Panama. No, but that's this. Like Panama would beat them if in a knockout stage game. No, in a knockout stage game, Panama beat them.
Close. Yeah, I can say there's not much in it, but I think
in a knockout stage game they beat them.
On what basis though?
I think they'll just go for it more.
Mm.
They won't sit back as much as Ghana.
Yeah, I think the positivity could just come from the fact that, like, you know, we're in the knockouts. You know, we was always going to get to the knockouts, so let's enjoy the occasion. I would like England to win the World Cup, but I'm just saying what I see right now. And if we go smack up Congo, if we smack up Congo. Yeah. When is that game, by the way? If we
Wednesday.
smack
Tomorrow.
Wednesday, 5
Wednesday.
p.m.
Wednesday, yeah.
Five.
If we broke up Congo, then all aboard.
I don't think
That
we,
means-
but I
that
don't
means-
think we will.
That's not the
We'll
point.
knock out Congo.
My point is that we take that into the next round. We take that factor of, you know, if we need to turn the switch, we turn the switch. And the likes of Ecuador and Mexico aren't dealing with that. Mexico and Ecuador, sorry, yeah, they're not dealing with that.
Nah, Mexico's on home soil, so they're a threat against anyone.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying there won't be a threat.
I think Mexico.
I think we'll do well against Ecuador, though. I think if Ecuador were to beat
Ecuador, we beat in 90.
That's probably something that will happen, though. Listen, because I'll be real, Ecuador probably scum a penalty win against Mexico, and we end up getting Ecuador. And
I'm with that. I think Ecuador upset. I think Ecuador beat Mexico.
Yeah, the only way we beat Mexico is penalties, I think.
Yeah, because we got to play them as the Azteca.
Yep, Azteca, bro. Two defeats in 87, bro.
All right, well, it's about to be 3 in 87 or 3 in 89 if they get past Ecuador.
Yeah,
They got run the gauntlet.
Because it's gonna be Mexico. It's gonna be Mexico, England.
I like this
think it'll be
flawless. I like this version of flawless.
Why? Just because I believe that England can get past Mexico.
Yeah.
I believe they can.
Why is that wild?
I didn't
I
say as
don't
well. I just said I like this version of flawless.
Why do you like this, man? I don't like the fact that you said that. And plus, I don't rate these other nations highly like that as well. It's not so much about England being great. I understand why Tuchel's gone the way he's gone and the way he's going to play. But do I think England could beat Brazil or anyone from that side of the bracket? Also, yeah. I ain't saying all that. I ain't saying that's tech hype. That's a bit, dude. That's going to be a tough game. Especially
that ain't no hype, blood.
Yeah.
That's factual.
How often do they play at a knockout game in that stadium? How often?
That's their home stadium, bro.
How often are they playing there in major competitions?
87.
How many times have they played there? In fact, how about this? How many wins have they got there in major competitions in the 21st century? How about that? Someone find me that stat.
About the 21st century started.
Because you see that undefeated shit. Let me how many
21st century started in the year 2000. Yeah.
Yes.
So the last World Cup in Mexico was what, 86?
So they haven't been to the World Cup since then.
But no, they've been at a World Cup since then, but they haven't hosted a World Cup since 86.
Yeah, of course. So wait. So
how can they be? So no, but in their group stage game. Wait. When they're qualifying for Copa America, when they're qualifying for World Cup, they play at Azteca.
Who are they playing and who are they beating?
Bro, they playing like the Brazil and Argentina, the South American. That's who they playing.
So I'm asking you again. So and when did they play? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head when Mexico are playing in Argentina or Brazil at the Azteca.
They play them every.
They play them when they qualify. They play them.
Every qualifiers.
So every qualifier.
Every qualifying campaign, all the Copa Americas, all the American Copa America sides will play each other.
So they're playing the bad boy teams. They're playing the Chilis at the time. They're playing the Chilis.
Everybody.
Playing there, okay.
And of course, the sea level plays a big part in that as well because it takes a while to acclimatize to it. This is why you see the
they got 41 wins. They got 41 wins in the qualifiers or knockout stage. I said major tournaments, but fair.
Yeah, they play Brazil, Argentina, all of them, Uruguay, etc. All of them.
They're saying it's not Copa America.
No, I'm saying all the teams they would play in a Copa. All the teams they would play in Copa America. They would
play.
Saying
it's the Confederate. Is it the Confederate? Which was it?
Yeah, the Confederation. Yeah. CONCACAF.
Yeah, that's not Copa America still.
No, I'm saying the teams who compete in CONCACAF.
Oh yeah, they play in
they compete in Copa America. Your Brazils and Argentinas and Colombias and Paraguays, etc. All them South American teams.
Guys, geography isn't our strong point. We're YouTubers for a reason, but I hear what you're saying, chat, because the chat's getting.
I understood what I said. What I said was on point. What I said was correct.
Bro, Mexico is literally under America, bro. It's literally under America. Like you can drive from Mexico to America. Like, I mean, that's why Trump's trying to do that whole wall thing. The dickhead. You get me?
I'm just not fair. If it's 41 wins in the 21st century, then fair.
That's what I'm saying to you. Like, this is not going to be a. That's why I said to you, we beat Mexico on penalties. Because the fans and like sea level. So like in Brazil, they had a venue called Manaus, and Manaus was above sea level, and if you're a team that doesn't play above sea level, when you go and play there, brother, the air is so you can't even breathe, blood. Man are running, you can't even. You get me? Your everything slows down. Your brain, everything slows down, blood. You understand? These players are not acclimatized to that, bro. You understand?
Yeah, acclimatized to the altitude.
It's more than just playing on the pitch. It's so many things behind it. You have to put context into it. That's why people say, but 40 wins. England ain't even got 40 wins at Wembley since that fucking time. Do you understand? What are we doing here? You get me?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't know why you're so negative. Do you know what it is? He's got PTSD because of his season he had, innit? Like, everything went tits up.
Why full of positive?
Because Carrot came in and saved him. Got him top 4.
And it's nothing to do. My thoughts on England is nothing to do with Manchester United. There's zero. There's nothing to do. We could have had the season. We could have had the season before, and I would have been here saying the same thing. I see what Tuchel's doing. I understand why he picked the team he picked. I
just think Gareth. It seems to me like Gareth Southgate probably didn't get this scrutiny. And
I didn't rate Southgate,
but you don't. So you rate Tuchel?
Yeah, in tournament football, yes, I understand. Tuchel's gone with a plan.
So you rate Southgate more than Tuchel?
No, I'm saying that Southgate's football.
A man that got Middlesbrough relegated.
Southgate's football is shit, and Tuchel's football is shit. But Tuchel is getting plaudits for being shit and winning, and Southgate was looked at the complete opposite way. Now, obviously,
a tube station named after him.
No.
Oh my life,
literally, I drive past that station on the regular.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about
he got plaudits though.
No, I'm not saying he didn't get any plaudits, but these men
were saying, I'm loving Southgate instead. Come on, we're doing it. Remember that?
You on Southgate.
I love manufacturing. I was at the games, bro. I was there, blood. I'm loving Southgate instead.
That's fine.
Classic, yo. That song's a classic, and they put Southgate in there. Man,
Flawless as people.
Yeah, man, that's a classic song, and they ruined it. You know what I'm saying? That ruined a classic song. So
looking back on where we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget.
No,
Southgate, you're the one.
But the thing is, it's because there was
football's coming home again.
There was no belief that Southgate could get England over the line.
What belief is there that Tuchel can do it?
I believe. What do you mean? What belief is?
I think
he can get them over the line.
Tuchel's got more of a chance.
He's done it.
Why don't you listen?
How about this? Tuchel ain't getting as far as what Southgate done. Tuchel ain't surpassing Southgate. Was it? Did we get to a semi-final?
Yeah.
Of what?
Yeah,
I think we can make it.
2018 semi-final.
Tuchel probably only equals Southgate's best. He probably only equals Southgate's best.
His best World Cup thing is semi-final, then quarter-final. Euro, he got to 2 finals.
Yeah, and we're already. And let's not forget what the run was for Southgate. He had the most favorable draw possible, and anytime
it's easy.
We had a favorable.
Because people kept saying we smoke everyone till we play a big team.
Yeah, and that's what happened. The only one you could argue is maybe Germany.
That's what's going to happen with Tuchel, by the way.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And then you're going to burn your French top. What then?
Yeah, but like that's what it is. Right?
This ain't getting burnt.
Yeah, you ain't burning that.
I like my life.
Not a chance is he burning that. Not a chance.
That's how you know he's going to France again.
Yeah, not a chance. You know what I'm saying? Never is he. Okay, but yeah, Tuchel can. He's gone with a clear. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. Would I prefer to have seen more flair players and more technical players? Yes, but he's gone with a clear idea, a clear plan, and a clear way of playing. And it's worked for him previously. Obviously, more so only at club level because it's
bro. What we'll do is we'll just see, because you ain't see it, you gonna see it. So
we'll see. And guess what? If he falls short, then we criticize him for falling short. And we
no. I criticize you for. I criticize you. I criticize you. And then we'll criticize the man.
Wait, Flores, I got you. You're moving like we're supporting someone who's failing and losing. That's not happening. That is not what is going on. We are winning. Yeah.
What I said.
So we can criticize?
Look, flawless is
you can't criticize us.
Flawless is someone you typically.
We're not top England.
He
Where's
operates
it? Top
on
reds.
logic.
We're not top whites. That's it. We're not top whites. You ain't got top reds. We're not top whites, bro. I ain't top whites, blood. We might be. Whoa. We might be snow bunny slayers, yeah. Shout out to bro. You understand? But we ain't top whites, blood. Yeah. We're not losing and supporting it. That's a top white. Yeah. We're actually doing something.
Top white is.
Yeah. Top whites, top reds. You get me?
He's right.
If you're from New Zealand,
I just clocked that. That's crazy.
If you're from New Zealand,
fucking frontish that top white is crazy.
Blood.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
And that's it. Like I said, he has a clear plan, and I look at who England can play. I'm like, England can beat these teams. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. Congo's not going to be easy. We ain't going to roll through Mexico or Ecuador. The quarterfinal against Brazil, Japan, Norway, or Ivory Coast. But it's not. No. I'm saying it's not going to be easy because I'm the one saying England. I think England will win these games, but I'm saying it won't be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be ugly. But the England have enough in the final third to beat all of these outfits. Yes, and the way
that's been England. That's nothing's changed.
Not on the case. We had a major problem.
When it was Sterling, Kane, and Saka, we had enough to.
But so no, we did. But we did. But then we had Southgate in the dugout. He was never winning anything. You had Southgate in the dugout, man. Southgate was never winning a major tournament.
You ain't winning a major tournament with England, bro.
He might not, but he has a better chance than Southgate. He's a better manager. Is he not? Wait. Is Tuchel not better than Southgate?
I agree. I can't believe he is a better manager. He is a better manager.
Hey, Lewis, back your guy, blood.
The squad plan
about what?
Is shit. Is still
about
shit,
what?
bro.
Tuchel, bro. Man, he's downplaying Tuchel, saying that
Tuchel's
Tuchel robbed.
No, look, Tuchel's a
Tuchel.
great coach and everything. I don't really see us past Argentina or France winning it.
That I can hear.
But at least you can see us getting to the final.
Well, now you've said they're on the other side of the bracket. Like, I could hear that.
Lewis, Argentina's semi-final, potentially. If they get past Colombia.
You know what it is? It's gonna kill me because when England buck and Argentina,
I'm saving myself from the hurt.
When England buck and Argentina or France and Tuchel has the same approach as the guy in the waistcoat, like don't tell me all these differentials on these differences and all these differences with the managers, bro. I'm telling you, he's gonna have the same approach. It's gonna be the same negative approach. It's gonna be the same shit. And just because one's German, his name's Tuchel, and the other one wears a waistcoat, you're gonna try and make them seem like one's here and one's here. In club football, yes, Tuchel is clear of this guy, but the approach has pretty much been the same. It's the same approach.
I don't think Southgate had a clear plan. I don't think so. I disagree with that.
I
think Southgate was just putting out all the best players.
Was stifled, lethargic, and
Did
was
Southgate ever make change? Did Southgate ever?
No, you can argue
that.
As I said, I've already said Tuchel's a better manager than Southgate.
So we know that.
So I expect him to make.
I'm talking about the plan. I don't think the plan was.
This guy, for example, hasn't used Kobe Mainoo for a single minute of football.
Yeah.
He bought Canada in when he should have bought in Lewis Hall and he could have bought in Trent. He could have bought in other players. This man literally bought on Saka for Gordon and put Madueke on the left and then gave Rashford 8 minutes. So in all of the things, in all of we are seeing very, very questionable decisions in a team that are naturally going to beat Panama. I could have managed England to beat Panama, bro. Yeah. 100%. Anyone on this panel is winning against Panama with England if you're in the dugout.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, there is not enough evidence. There is not evidence at an international level that Tuchel is showing anything more promising than the guy in the waistcoat.
Yeah, but we played 3 games.
Here's why he's showing more, because Southgate had no. Wait, before you go, Southgate had no plan. There was no plan.
What's Tuchel's plan?
So get the ball. Do you know what his plan is? Athletes. That's what he went with. He's gone with the pace and power and the athletes.
That's not a plan. That's not a plan.
Of course it's a plan.
That's not a plan.
Of course it's a plan. Playing on the counter-attack. Wait, let me land here as well. Playing in the counter-attack and playing on transition. How's that not a plan?
We don't play on transition. We don't even play on transition.
Because teams have sat back.
Plenty of transitional goals under Southgate.
Because teams have sat back. That's why. When we had a team who played football, what happened? You was happy for that 20 minutes. When we played Croatia, when a team played football, what happened?
We boxed them in.
What happened? No,
the high press that killed them.
So when we scored that 4th goal, what was that?
That was a counter attack at the end of the game, but
Oh,
throughout
okay.
the game,
No,
that
no,
is a
and we
moment.
tried
That is a moment, flawless, not a
But
plan.
we
That's a
attempted to
moment.
do that. Of course it is. That is definitely a plan. What we talking about?
No. That's
It
a
is?
moment. It's
No,
not a plan.
that was the plan. Of
because
course,
if
it's just
Southgate
because it didn't work. Go on. You go.
wrong and wrong again. Because
Go.
Southgate, he scored many transitional goals in moments under Southgate. But you wouldn't have called that a plan. You'd have called it a moment.
No, I wouldn't have called it a plan because he didn't set up. Look at the squad that he picked. He didn't pick a squad to do that. Tuchel's squad to do that.
Sterling. He had Sterling.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not even listening to what I'm saying. I said he didn't pick a squad to do that. That's why he took the likes of Foden and Palmer and all of these players.
I was too drunk for the England game.
If you're picking those players, that is not to play.
Bro, I barely remember the night.
Southgate's plan. Southgate's was a more stifled possession-based game, and was to counter when you had the chance.
That Tuchel picked. I'm talking about the squad months. He's picked a squad in particular.
Why do you have to pick a squad in specifics to have a plan? You can still. Southgate obviously had a plan. We just didn't like.
I disagree with that.
How could you say he didn't have a plan?
I don't think he had a plan. I didn't.
Why, you don't think he had a plan?
What was Southgate's plan?
No.
What was his plan?
No. Can I just say athletes? Can I say athletes?
No, but that one, there was no athletes. Who was the athlete in that team? Who was the athlete in that team?
He was the athlete.
The only one that could run was Rice. You had Calvin fucking Phillips in that fucking team, blood. That's a plan. You call that a fucking plan? Calvin Phillips is a fucking midfielder. That's a plan.
Please, for the life of me.
You answered your own question.
If you man were listening, I already told you what his style was. It was more stifled. It was more possession based. To be fair, there's actually similar styles of possession to Southgate and Tuchel. If you actually parallel the sides in possession,
Tuchel's not trying for possession with that squad. That's not his plan.
Against the teams where we're gonna have more of the
ball, because you're going to because you're better. That's automatic.
No. The patterns of play are quite similar. They are similar. Kane drops deep. The wingers fly a bit more forward. They hold the whip. The wing backs tuck in. Sometimes then go touchline.
Who was the other winger on the other side? Was it Kane, Sterling, and who?
Rashford.
Was it Saka? Okay.
Saka.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Yeah. 2020.
Sterling played in that tournament. When Sterling started,
it was Rashford. It was Rash. It was Saka came in late because who started ahead? Someone started ahead of Saka. It was Sterling Kane. They weren't Foden. I think was it Rashford that got dropped? Someone got dropped and Saka came in. Saka came in third game.
Yeah. I think it might have been Foden. Probably
Foden. They're saying it was Foden.
See, Saka
came in third game.
As a second, Sterling, and later in the competition, Sterling was playing as a second striker. Remember, Kane was playing off. But again, I'm just saying that the guy in the waistcoat did have a plan. We just didn't like the plan. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't like,
I think it was very good. Then
they didn't have
a middle on that one. On that one, I think it was. I don't think it was a. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think it was a good plan. I don't like what he was doing in particular.
I think he didn't have a plan. He had a plan.
Okay. I don't think it was a good plan.
Agree on that. I didn't like the plan. You didn't like the plan. Forget
my mom didn't like the plan.
She don't even watch.
No, forget not even liking the plan because I'm not particular a fan of what Tuchel's doing, but I understand what Southgate's trying to do. I didn't understand. That's what I should say. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Clear as day, when I seen that Tuchel squad, I was like, I know exactly what you are trying to do.
I don't really know what Tuchel's trying to do. I don't think it's.
You know what he is? He's picked. This is why he left Trent. This is why Maino's not getting minutes. Why Wharton's not playing. He's got athletes and pace and power to hit teams in transition. He's trying to run you off the park. That's his MO. This is why Foden and Palmer and all these man ain't played. How are you trying to play transition?
They're just not there because they didn't play well enough to get picked.
No, they wouldn't.
I don't think that.
So why isn't Wharton there?
Gordon didn't play.
Why isn't Wharton there?
Gordon didn't play well and he's there starting games. By the way, Kane wasn't good.
Because Wharton's not an athlete. Wharton's not an athlete.
It's athletes. Like, it's nothing to do with form. Gordon, you think Gordon played well this year?
No.
Why did Barca pick Gordon over Rashford? Because he goes that way, not just that way. What does Tuchel want? Runners. Yeah. What's Gordon gonna do? Run.
This is why Jet Spencer's gone over Trent. No way should Trent not be there.
So because he's picked athletes, that means the plan is clear as day. Because again,
yes.
I
know what your plan is.
And that's when I go back to say that's not the best. That's not a great plan. It might be slightly clearer then it might be
It's
a
not
bit
slightly
more
clearer. It's clear as day because I don't know what Southgate was trying to do. You're trying to hit teams in transition and you're playing Foden.
What do you mean?
I don't.
What do you mean? We played directly in when we played directly into Kane and had runners off of Kane. Why?
Who was the runners? It was just Sterling. Who was the overrunners?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
We had Rashford and Sterling, and then Sterling went central.
Did he not play Foden? I thought he played Foden.
He played Foden with his blonde hair. Then he dropped Foden.
And the rest of the
Foden played.
Foden did play. It was Foden, Kane, Sterling. Foden got dropped third game. Saka came in.
Remember, he's played multiple tournaments. Remember, he's played multiple.
Right, so which tournament we talk? So the last tournament.
It could be.
No, I'm asking the question.
His style didn't change in each tournament. You know this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'm asking then. So we had one of these recent tournaments where he had Foden off the wing, correct?
2020.
So if you're trying to play transition football, that makes no sense to have Foden on the wing.
He wasn't playing transition football.
So what was he trying to do then?
I said we used Harry Kane in transition, but a lot of it was stifled possession. You know why? Because we often played teams that weren't as good as us. So when we went, so therefore naturally, like you said, we had more of the ball. And in possession on the ball, Southgate and Tuchel, there ain't much of a difference. There isn't. Whether you like it or not, there's not much of a difference in their attacking patterns. The only difference is that it's more clearer with the profiles picked that we want to play in transition. But guess what? 80% of the time, England aren't playing teams as good as us. We're not playing teams that are going to have more of the ball.
You said the teams are going to be. You said this team. Most of the teams. You said the 7-8 teams better than us.
Yes,
we are
going
not
outside of the bracket.
There's not 7 or 8.
Wait, Mexico and wait. Hold on.
Let me finish. Let me answer.
That's bullshit.
I said there's more teams better than us, but guess what? There's also 12 more teams in the competition. So therefore, even though there's 7 teams better than us, even though there's 7 teams better than us, in my opinion, better than us, there's less of a chance we're going to play them because there's more teams in the tournament, which is why there's only 2 or 3 of those teams on our side of the bracket.
You have Mexico or Ecuador beating us. Correct?
No, I didn't. I think he said that's second high.
Oh, see, okay, fair. So we make it through to the quarterfinal then.
I said we can make it through to the quarters.
Okay, cool.
I said I don't believe Tuchel makes it further than
Southgate. And do you think we're set up to be a Brazil?
I don't think Tuchel makes it further than Southgate, but Tuchel's going to get the plaudits like he's done something when he's done nothing.
No, he won't get the plaudits if he don't do anything. If we go out in the round of 32 or round of 16, he'll get criticized. What are we talking about here? Because then he'll get criticized for leaving all those players at home. He's gone a certain route, and when it doesn't work against Ghana, you get criticized. What are we talking about here? He set up a team.
I'm talking about in comparison to the waistcoat guy. Like, we're not going to sit here and rewrite history. Yes, in terms of the England happy white, top whites, or whatever you want to call it. Yes, Gareth Southgate was given the station and all of those things. But in amongst the football community, we know how Southgate's regarded. We know this.
Yeah, because we don't rate him anyway. I criticize.
Yeah, like, no one. We're not going to act like people rate just because this is that's a you know them type of football fans. Swear down, Brenda. England got to the quarterfinal. Oh yeah, knight him.
Yeah, like that we got to the semi-finals and the finals, but he set up a team to play. I think for the nations who are better than us, Tuchel has picked a team to beat them, or the nations you could perceive as better. So if you think Brazil are better than England, cool. He set up a team to play against Brazil.
No, but England. But remember, England. What was the score when Kane blazed it over the bar? Was it 3-2
against who?
France.
Yeah, no, that was 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
2-1, Qatar. 2-1. That would have made it 2-2.
Yeah, when he missed the pen.
Is that after Giroud scored?
Yeah, I don't think Tuchel. Yeah, I don't think Tuchel's worried about the likes of Ghana.
That's when they tried to kill Saka. They kicked the shit out of him.
Is that Southgate's fault? Right,
yeah, it's all Southgate's fault.
Was it Kane's fault? Because it was Saka's fault. It was Rashford's fault.
It was. Oh, come on. Of course, it was Kane's fault. Fucking inbred. Man, know already. Yeah, he's a Tottenham fan. What? They're all inbreds, bro. You're mad.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
I don't know why he's leaving. Man, know my opinions on them.
Yeah, we know your opinion on Kane. But he could be, like I say, it could be the difference. But yeah, he set up a team to play the likes of Brazil and Argentina, the better nations. That's what he's picked. And I go one further. I go Mexico and Ecuador in that as well, because that's going to be a tough game above sea level or below sea level, whatever it is. But we'll see.
I didn't recognize you, man.
Wow, you recognize me? I don't know what I've said. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, you lot are moving.
I mean, to be fair, it just sounded good in the moment. There wasn't really anything behind that particular one.
I want to know overall what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on this summer.
I don't want to talk about international football no more unless it's about Colombia.
I mean, look, before we move, I just don't understand. Like, look, why can we not navigate this?
I didn't say we can't, bro.
Oh, this is the pathway. All right, cool. Let's scroll up a bit.
It's Ivory Coast, Brazil, Japan, Norway as a potential quarterfinalist.
You're telling me we can't navigate this?
Doable.
What are we doing?
This is it. This is all I'm
Definitely
This is
doable.
it, Lewis. Doable. I'm not saying it
Yeah,
happens.
none of those teams have been the question for me. It's just been like France and Argentina.
Yeah, and France is a final, and Argentina is a potential semi-final, and France is a potential semi-final. Which they are very, very tough games, yes. Because they're probably the two best teams in the competition. Whoever you have 1 and 2. It'd be tough. I think England can navigate it. Of course, could England lose to Mexico in Mexico? Yes. Or Ecuador, absolutely. Lose to a Brazil, yes. I'm just I like where it's going. I said, all right, cool. I can see this.
I mean,
it's
looking all right, blood. I mean, certain man just miserable. Let me get Monday life. Big up GOD. Shout out to 1996 Snoop Dogg in the bottom right. I got to move him, to be honest, blood. You know what I mean? The beef is over. Big up Cheeky. Fair or foul? US will make it further than England. Foul.
US are going out to Senegal. They're going out to Senegal, man.
Trust me.
Round of 16 exit.
I can't. I'm sorry, Cheeky. You're my dog, yeah. But I can't wait till them Yanks get humble, blood. Because the way these men think that there's something, blood, and they forget that Pochettino's leading them, bro. Like,
This
take a touch.
Yeah, fuck Poch.
This Chelsea statement is mad.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry.
Don't
Hey,
worry, we're going
really?
to talk about it.
Big up Cheeky. Also, Lewis, I love the hair, especially curly style.
Thank you, brother. I don't even mind these girls still.
Big up God again. Jude is a rich man's McTominay. Yeah, the hate is just disgusting at this point. I can't lie.
He's a black Tomine.
It's agenda driven. Big up Alvin. Troops, talk about your GOAT, CR Kelly. Because man ate grass for 90 minutes. Man said I'm back against retired metal workers. Lol. Certain man's GOAT. Lol. Blood. Everyone can have a bad game. You know what I mean?
Ronaldo, man. You are
Everyone can have a bad game. There's his biggest hater. You know what I mean? Let's not even get into this again. Yeah, you. Let's not get into this again.
Biggest hate. I hate to see him like this. What are you talking about?
Okay, fair.
You know how much this hurts me to watch him play, knowing what
you know what he's sounding like. Oh, you'd be sick. You know them tweets that go, "Oh, you'd be absolutely sick if you're enjoying this downfall." That's what that sounds like. That's what that sounds like.
I am not enjoying this downfall.
It sounds so disingenuous.
It's not
so disingenuous.
I am being deadly serious. This hurts me to see what Ronaldo.
Mr. Sarcasm City's being serious. Get the fuck out
I'm
of
being
here.
serious. Yeah, remove Sarcasm City. This is genuinely. This ain't even flawless. This is Carlos talking right now. This genuinely hurts me to see what he looks like. This genuinely hurts me to see what he looks like right now. He's out here struggling.
I think people are over exaggerating it. I think it's over exaggeration.
No. When I say that, Troops, I'm talking about because of the level he was at.
Okay. Yeah, but he's old. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Like,
this is my point. You don't want to see him like this.
I hear that. I hear.
Compared to what he was, and now you're out here struggling against.
The basketballers play way beyond their time as well.
Yeah. What do you mean?
How's LeBron looking? How's LeBron looking now?
LeBron's. You know what? With LeBron.
He's an athlete.
He's still got his athleticism. So even at 38, 39.
Yeah, he's an athlete, bro.
Yeah, obviously he's not what he was, but he can still impact games. Like Ronaldo's out here. This looks awful compared to what.
And LeBron still do like the.
Yeah.
He's still doing his thing, bro.
Yeah. LeBron can still do
it.
I
don't watch it regularly. When I catch it,
different sport though, because it's a different sport as well.
But NBA is very intense as well. Like the things they do is mental.
Yeah. No, but it's the substitution. It's the in football you have to play.
Your question. If LeBron all of a sudden, because he's a genetic freak, but if he lost his athleticism, this is what it would look like. And Ronaldo put a quote out talking about, I can play at the World Cup in 4 years. This guy gonna carry on, man.
He's chatting shit, man. You know he is, blood. He's just so. He's just so. You know what? He's up his own ass.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Truth. It's in Portugal. He ain't.
I know you keep saying that, but you know me. Somebody around him is gonna have a bit of sense. You know what I mean? His mum will tell him, "Baby, It's done. You know what I mean? Just watch it from Madeira. You understand? We got the OG, the saltiest man in the chat. I don't know what this guy thinks is gonna happen, bro. I can't wait to slap this piece of shit. But Mexico and Ecuador game going to be a conflict of interest since my mom is Mexican and my dad is from Ecuador. Big up mom and dad each and every time. But I think Mexico wins and England will get through. Yeah, I believe it will be Mexico, England in the Azteca. You know what I mean? Then we'll put you out.
Yeah, that one's gonna be sticky though. Still,
that's why I think penalties.
Cauldron.
I think penalties still will get by it. Big up the OG again. I am going to Jersey Shore this weekend. Lit still, proper beaches. If Mexico wins, I'll see. So 1 minute. I'll try to. I think it means try. I'll try to go to a bar by the beach to watch the game versus England. And would there be a watch along and troll all of you on back again next day, you bum? England Congo. Yeah, I'm gonna do one still. England Congo, man's active people. You get me? I just want.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time. 5 o'clock. I'm active, bro. Big up Mature Cunha. Check Maresca's quotes on why he left Chelsea. That's where we're going next. Don't worry about that one. Big up Mula. Lizzie didn't die for a German spy to manage England. Why? R.I.P. Lizzie. Big up Cam. Mont saying why believe in Tuchel winning us the World Cup. The guy won a Champions League with Werner and Havertz with one season wonder Mendy in goal.
I expressed that he was a better manager than the waistcoat.
Big up DH. Big up DH, bro. Big up your damn self, man. This World Cup is a very physical one, so I understand why Tuchel did that. South America, Africa, Middle East, and even America are playing very physically. Not much tech in this World Cup. Even France. That is a point. It hasn't been as technical as it normally is. There haven't been. Do you remember how many wonder strikes have we seen? How many amazing team goals have we seen in this World Cup? That is the question. Because at this stage in every World Cup, you've seen a wonder strike, you've seen an excellent team goal. I think probably Japan are the only ones that are, playing like.
I get what you're saying. That's been some great goals, but yeah, teams are
Colombia again.
You're just loving them because you must have a Colombian.
Nah, bro. I've watched every one of their games. Like,
this guy's. It's two things, bro. He's got a Badina. It's two things. He's got a Badina, or he's back on the roads. You get me? Big up God. If you know, you know. You understand? Big up God. So, Monts, are you a top white or a bottom white? That is the question. Obviously, England, innit? Top white, top red, bottom red.
Bro, I'm just somewhere in the middle, man. I'm somewhere in the middle until a black cute misses a penalty, bro. You don't know what it is.
See it there? Then I'm a top black. Big up.
When a black kid misses a penalty, I ain't English. None of us.
You know what I mean? Real talk. Stop the boats and all that. Big up Josu, who's performing in a Portugal shirt. You man act like the team is firing fully. It's fully firing, sorry. And CR7 is falling behind. Give him the chances and he bags. Simple. I didn't say they're on fire.
Yeah, who said they on fire? We just talk. How come every time we talk about him, it's the rest of the team? Yes, the rest of the team is not performing.
Actually, I don't rate their defense.
Yeah,
that's why
I don't rate
their defense
like
or the goalkeeper.
Manager.
And the manager, who is it?
I don't rate Miguel Martinez.
No, it's Martinez. Yeah, Potter's at Belgium, isn't it?
No, Potter's Sweden.
No, Sweden. That's
Sweden. Yeah.
That's Sweden.
I don't rate like their manager, their team haven't been performing well. But when we talk about, he doesn't, like you say, give him chances because that's all it is. He don't spin him behind, so he ain't gonna stretch a defense. He don't drop in short and link up the play. You can't kick the ball long to him and he holds it up. What does he do? Outside of you give him a chance he'll score, what does he do? Ronaldo. What does he do? What does he offer people? Let's ask yourself that question. Don't spin him behind.
You say Ronaldo's good. You say Ronaldo's good.
You don't jump shot. Look at the super chat.
Oh yeah, no. Like,
Ronaldo, in terms of super chat, that's why Martinez is playing.
Yeah, Ronaldo isn't offering anywhere near anything. But like, I do think the midfield of Vitinha, Neves, and Bruno Fernandes has supremely underperformed.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that comes down to the manager and the way that he's set up.
Leao's probably been one of their brighter sparks.
Play him up
he's-
top.
You know what I mean?
At least he'll offer something like he'll spin him behind. Like, but I
Like,
don't
you know,
know.
I just think these things could all be true. The midfield shit, the defense has been lackluster, and then the attack around Ronaldo's been crap. Ronaldo is crap. So it's like,
So if everyone isn't performing, you should be looking at the manager.
yeah.
And I'm looking at Roberto Martinez.
CR7 is bigger than
And the star player, Lewis, as well. Because if he was scoring
that
goals and
plays a
bagging
part in
goals,
everything. But if everybody's not looking great, then you probably got to look at the manager if the squad's got the talent that Portugal has.
manager got
even star players. Like I'm not saying this isn't just for Ronaldo's case. I don't believe Ronaldo's the star player for Portugal. He's the star, like he's the star, but not the star player. I think even if you're the best player in the team, the manager's not giving the platform for players to do anything, then he does need to hold a lot of corn, as well as obviously the players not doing what they should be doing. Two things can be true.
We got DH.
You hate Ronaldo, so I hear that one too.
We got DH again. Mexico record against South American teams is 3 draws and 10 losses. Only win ever was against Ecuador 2002. What's that, away though or home? Let me know. We got Surfer. Good to see Surfer, blood. Don't worry, Jeff has a France flag ready when England go out.
This guy been telling people my real name is Jeff. That's where he stems from. Big up to Surfer every single time, man.
Jeff.
Surfer.
We got Rote Sports. Trying too hard to be a bagsman like Yokeres. Find some sleep troops. What's he on about? I don't know what he's on about, mate. We got Surfer again. Portugal versus Colombia was best match for the cameraman. No comment.
The cameraman was on smoke still, man. Man of the match.
Big up Surfer again. Also big up the Cape Verde baddies. Yeah, not involved, blood. You understand? I am not. Get me? I value my life. And I want to.
Man want me to tell me to burn my French top. Tell you I value my life. Yeah, man.
Yeah, my wife will. My wife will smoke most. My wife will smoke most. You get me? So I'll just leave it there, blood. Ex-gang member. But yeah, transfer news. I don't know if it's really transfer news. You get me? But you understand, Lewis? It's all breaking down. It's all broken. I mean, it's all gone to. Let's just start from because Fabrizio, Lord have mercy, I've never seen him tweet so much about one player or one person. You get me? But it all started with the news that your boy is officially no longer your boy, blood. You understand? Official. Enzo Maresca signs in as Man City new head coach until June 2029. Lewis. Out since May. Now confirmed.
All of that, like Lewis. All of that. Oh man, Lewis. Oh, Lewis. That's why I read it and I thought, fuck, Lewis, you're cooked, bro. All that Maresca defense league for man to be the one who wanted to fuck off in the he put the club in this position because he just fucked off.
So I don't know what Mons is saying.
But Mons, here's my thing, right? Is it only Maresca leaving throughout the whole season that only caused the downfall and not the windows that we complained about as well?
What it felt like. I'm not saying it's what you said word for word, but it kind of
the same owners that were courting De Zerbi last summer too, by the way.
Yes, I hear what you're saying, but Lewis, I don't think this is the one. I think this one you're just gonna have to hold this one still. I can't lie, bro, because you know what it is. You went on a battering ram. You went on a one-man army with Maresca.
Mons, do you know why?
I know why. Wait,
just let me land this point. We were briefed after Maresca left and Rosinha came in that managers are not important. And then we proceeded to see how important managers really are when we brought a downgrade in Rosinha and started losing games every single week. So my thought was, clearly managers are important. Maybe we should have listened to him last summer, because I still believe, and people will disagree with me on this, and that's absolutely fine. But I still believe, had you had backed Maresca properly in the previous windows and given him the same pay rise that you gave all those sporting directors off the back of his work in the Club World Cup, he'd probably still be here. Because when he was speaking to Man City, which we knew about from the Ornstein bombers around December, he wanted a contract extension and pay rise. That was briefed at the time. Now, whatever you want to say, go for it. I just wanted to add that point.
Yeah, I'm listen. I get the context matters in the order. The order is always very important. The order of things happening is very important as to why he was speaking the way he was. But Lewis, I'll be real. Like Donny literally done the food chain thing. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't like how that looks and everything.
And for one,
sorry,
Chelsea are a bigger club than Man City. Yeah, in my opinion, anyways. Right? Yeah, cool. Man City's more successful, obviously, because of the Pep stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
But I get his sentiments to Man City. But who the fuck are you, mate? Who the fuck are you, mate? Who the fuck are you, mate? Who the fuck are you been in 5 minutes, mate? You came from Leicester. Chelsea gave you a name. Who the fuck are you, mate? I know I've read the statement. It's nuts. I've read it. It's nuts. You've only been in 5 minutes, mate. You've only been in 5 minutes, mate. You wasn't even there for 2 seasons. And you think bro, I don't, brother. Listen, from someone whose team has been Lil Bro on occasions, like this, I can resonate with this one and go, brother, who the fuck do you think you are to think that you can just leave mid-season on your own accord to go and succeed Pep when you could have just done it at the end of the season?
Number one, the City job wasn't even up for grabs like that in December, and he was also speaking to multiple clubs. Everyone has completely ignored that he was also having convos with Juve at the time. Second of all, weren't half the fan base saying
Monts, let him go.
Second point, wasn't half the fan base, especially people like Reaper in the chat, telling us that Maresca was the problem and we should be letting him go too? Now suddenly it's Maresca tanked the season.
He was the problem,
half the fan base wanted him gone.
Now he's the problem.
Half the fan base wanted him gone.
Lewis. Even though, but the thing is, remember when we spoke? Remember when we had that big argument about Maresca?
Reaper, you wanted him gone. What are you talking about?
Lewis, remember the show where we had that long kind of back and forth with Maresca, and I was saying
we had a few of them.
Yeah, no. Based on Maresca, on Maresca, though.
Go for it.
When we said, "Yo, bro, I know you're right about this." Like Maresca, obviously, him leaving was going to be a massive dent to the club's quality and what you do on the pitch. But let's not act like Maresca still had moments where fans it wasn't crazy for fans to think that they could either upgrade or he needed to do way better. It was just
my argument was always, where's the upgrade?
It's not about
because the manager market was looking mid, while Bluco was telling us managers aren't important.
No. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying that it wasn't crazy for fans to be critical of Maresca because at the end
I'm not saying it weren't crazy to be critical. We had 1 win in 7. I never said that. I was criticizing him in games like Aston Villa and Atalanta. But I was saying the main problem is that it went down to our piss poor recruitment in the summer. And that, to me, and the hiring of Rosinia is the main reasons why we fell off. Maresca left because he didn't want to work on the Bluco anymore. And if people want to call him a rat for that, that's completely up to you. But 90% of this fan base is Bluco out. Bro. So I don't get the logic behind that when you lot are all already saying that Bluco are the ones that are the major issue.
One sec. Let me just get this out of the way. All right. So this one, obviously, you get me? He has said, Man City is a club I know very well, and to have the chance to manage this team is a brilliant opportunity for me. City is an incredibly well-run football club. Everything they do is innovative, planned, and purposeful. Is that a shot at Chelsea?
Maybe not, but can we all be completely honest with ourselves and ask who's a better... Let's be completely honest with ourselves. Who's a better well-run club right now, Manchester City or Chelsea?
Man City.
See?
Okay.
But it still can be a shot at you.
It could be, but I'm sorry. Like, maybe sometimes we got to face the reality of our situation. Ain't that what the rival's been trying to tell us all year?
But Lewis, even for fans like you, even for fans like you who put your neck on the line for this guy, turned around and fucked off, and then not even just keeping it quiet. Man's sitting there in another strip of blue, and he's sitting there with the subliminal shots and saying, "Yeah, bro, I did this. I fucked off." for guys like
Here it
you,
is.
He look at this shit.
This one for you. This is for you, Lewis Blood. Enzo
This
Maresca's
dude.
statement on Chelsea exit. The decision to leave was only mine.
Mine.
My resignation from Chelsea opened a path for me to join
It was his
Manchester
choice to
City,
leave, yes.
which is a club I knew very well. I am ecstatic. Look at the words he's using. My decision. Yeah.
He
Opened a
got-
path for me to
Yeah.
join Man City. I was ecstatic at joining Man City. I recognize that my departure from Chelsea in the middle of the season caused disruption for the club, and I apologize for that. Fairs, it was neither my intention
because he
nor
wouldn't
my
have wanted
wish.
it to go down like that. But because he couldn't stand working on the blue coat for the season, he ended up quitting his job.
No,
Man doesn't
no.
like man
He
doesn't
quit.
man does not
He
like
quit.
working with boss. Man
Lewis.
quits his job.
Lewis.
Day-to-day work.
If Pep was staying for another year, this brother, bro, understand, he didn't quit because of just blue coat.
But
This-
it wasn't just City he was talking to, bro. He was talking to Juve as well.
But-
I'm saying
but
it
Lewis,
wasn't just
Lewis,
City. It
Lewis.
wasn't even confirmed at the time that he was leaving that Pep was going.
Lewis. There was a. Where's the other bit with this? There's another. Please find it. There's another.
I got
quote.
it. The
Yeah.
Chelsea statement.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got it. One sec.
Read the statement, bro.
I got the statement here, though.
Because
That's what I'm saying. Give me let me. That's what I'm saying. Give me
Oh, yeah, get the blue coat brief up. Let's get the blue coat
Bro,
brief.
bro.
Here is the blue code. Here's the blue
fucked
code
off
brief, lads. Yeah, here it
Because
is.
City was there.
So, Chelsea FC appreciates that 25-26 season was a hugely disappointing one for the club and its supporters. A major contributing factor was the disruption caused as a result of changes that the club was forced to make to the head coach position over.
Read that line again, please. Please read that line again.
A major contributing factor was the disruption caused as a result of changes that the club was forced to make to the head coach position over.
But why did you tell us managers weren't important? Why did you tell us managers are just a cog in the machine and like it's completely irrelevant to the project? Well, why have you ignored the windows? The horrible recruitment? I thought you told us you were going to have a period of self-reflection after Rosenior left. No, you had a period of thinking about how you were going to spin this. No accountability on their side in that statement at all. It's just all on Maresca. Not a single part of that do they take accountability in.
Read the rest of it. By the way, because
Due to you lot are testing the comprehension. Due to recent developments, we consider that is important to explain to our supporters what happened and why our former head coach left the club on the 1st of January 2026. In autumn last year, the club was informed by our former head coach that there might be an opportunity for him to succeed Pep.
Might, because it wasn't confirmed. Might.
It became clear to us that it was his strong desire to succeed Guardiola and that he was fully committed to pursuing the opportunity, despite the fact he was under a long-term contract,
right,
which he had no right to terminate. In December 2025,
all right.
In December 2025, our head coach unexpectedly and abruptly resigned from his position. Obviously, we felt left out. We felt let down as we believed that his head and heart were focused on another club and another opportunity, despite having just arrived at Chelsea the year.
No accountability for the climate that they put themselves in when Maresca was begging for centre-backs and they gave him Alejandro Garnacho. Cool. Next.
No club wants to change its head coach midway through a season. However, in light of his decision not to continue fulfilling his responsibilities through to the end of the season, the club was left with no choice but to protect our players, our supporters, and the badge, and accept his resignation.
And what an amazing job you have done at protecting our badge, even though you're kind of trying to change it, love.
So
in the 1 minute. In the circumstances and given the mutual respect between clubs, a confidential settlement has been reached with Manchester City, which includes the payment of compensation. A confidential settlement has also been reached with the former head coach, under which he will pay compensation. Now, apparently that compensation, I think, is 17 million.
17 million, yeah.
17 million, which
wait, Maresca's paying that to Chelsea.
Yeah,
no,
here
no,
it is.
City.
No, City. So there it is for the people. Them. Chelsea will receive £17 million compensation fee from Enzo Maresca Man City deal. In the circumstances and given the mutual respect between clubs, A confidential settlement has been reached with Manchester City, which includes the payment of compensation. A confidential settlement has also been reached with the former head coach, under which he will pay compensation. I think that's everything. Man City made a statement, but it's not really that. You know what I mean? It's not really that. They're just... Enzo's just talking.
My thing is that statement has got zero accountability on Blueco's end. And it's just done exactly what they wanted to do. Blame everything that happened last season on Maresca, and half this fan base has gobbled it up because they love a Blueco brief. Fairs. Man, a Blueco out, but they're sucking up the Blueco briefs, even though we've criticised the windows for the best part of 2 years, even though we know the club was still courting De Zerbi, even though we know that Chelsea have briefed for years that managers are not important, and it took the humiliation ritual of Liam Rosenior's time at Chelsea for them to finally bring in a manager. All right, man.
Listen, the fact we're no one here is saying that Blueco are good, they're doing a great job. No one here is saying that. And did they make Enzo Maresca's job difficult at times? Yes. You can maybe call it insufferable. Yes. But this guy left you to drown. He didn't just leave, he left you to drown.
Yeah, that's I didn't think it was like that.
You are now 10th. You are 10th. Yeah. And now guys like Sunderland are looking at you like they're rivals, bro. Telling you lot fuck off and don't come back again for man's captain.
Insert Van Dijk meme.
Shit, maybe if you had some good windows,
that's what Maresca has. He's got. Do you know what Maresca's had man done? He's had man like Cucurella telling Enzo, "Come to Madrid, bro. I want." While he's still at Chelsea, yo, bro, it's great out here. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Yo, come to Madrid. Yo, he's still at Chelsea. Yo, he's still wearing the badge. Do you know how fucked that is? Bro, man are telling your current guys to come and join them at other clubs. Sunderland are looking at you at eye level.
And you're blaming Maresca for the climate that Blueco created.
Bro, and the worst thing is, he's even trying to bring Enzo to City. He's even trying to bring Enzo to City. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
This is all the climate that Blueco created, though.
Regardless,
is always going to be Blueco.
Regardless of how
the
good
Pierre thing is crazy, I can't lie.
To the prior man.
That was a good line. Still, I rated that. That was a good line. That was a good line. The Pierre line, I rated that. That was a good line.
Bro, it's fucked. I'm telling you, regardless of how good you thought he was or could be, and compared to the other shit managers, this guy was okay with seeing you drown for his own game. He was okay with it.
Do you know what it's like, Lewis? Yeah?
And to me, that is again the consequence of Blueco. I am refusing to put the gun at anywhere except Blueco because it's so easy to go and scapegoat other people.
I'm not saying don't point the gun at Blueco. Like I point the gun at on FSG. Point the gun at both.
Bro, it's like, you know what it's like? You man done a robbery. You might done a robbery. You both got you done a robbery. You both got nicked, and he snitched. And now you're doing the bird, and he's on the road with your loving life, driving around. You're causing a crazy analogy. Bro, that's what he literally did. It's literally he's done you, bro. He's heavy. I swear down, bro.
I understand if people are gonna feel snaked about Maresca leaving mid-season, but I just believe it ultimately comes down to the climate that Blueco generated.
Lewis, it is that. I'm telling you right now, this guy,
and that's fine. But the main reason why we are where we are is because of Blueco. What people wanted was either a top 4 race or a title race, and with the way we were set up for that season, we weren't going to get that with Maresca or even with Rosenior.
Bro, I'll be real.
So it's just for me, ultimately on Blueco.
Lewis. Maresca is sipping on Casamigos and pouring Don Julio down bad bitches' throats, while you, man, are sitting there trying to get TikTok famous in jail for 2 cans of fucking mackerel, bro. That's what's going on, bro. That's what's going. You know what I'm saying? That's what you might.
Not even a bit of steak. You got an air fryer in there, a bit of steak.
Yeah, you got the
man trying to get tuna and mackerel.
The mackerel with the oil. They want the mackerel with the oil.
Full tin of sardine and them thing that.
Yeah, tin of sardine and that, bro. That's what you and the worst thing is you're suffering of the sardine, saying, nah, man, you getting the one call, y'all, bro. I hope you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you like Lewis, to not point the gun at Maresca, bro, is mad. I understand. Keep the gun pointed at Blue Coat. 100%. I'm with you on that. But you can't like, yeah, you're good.
Sorry, people are going to disagree with me, but I understand why he was sick of working on the Blue Coat.
It's not about it's not about sick and being working on the blue
It
coat,
is that.
It's not about just being sick of them, bro. It's about the club.
Lewis.
Not
That's
free
calm.
of anything.
The root cause is still Blue Coat. The main reason is still Blue Coat.
The root cause is FSG for a lot of things. You think other man can't hold smoke?
Good. Well, that's your club. I don't really know what's going on with your club. I don't know the ins and outs like that. Sorry, I only know the ins and outs with my club.
Bro,
so everything is down to what? Everything detrimental to your club right now is Blue Coat.
Yes.
How about this?
4 years and we're 10th. We've had 1 year in the Champions League. We've never competed for a league with 2 billion spent. Who do you think it is?
Personally,
come on. Who do you think it is?
He's got a point there.
During that cup final,
everyone forgets this off the back of a fucking Blue Coat brief. I can't be arsed with this fan base. I can't be arsed.
But Maresca has to get blamed.
This fan base is Blue Coat out. 95% are Blue Coat out, but they listen to one Blue Coat brief and they drink it up.
I don't care about the No. Look,
Maresca should not be. Maresca left you in the trenches, bro. He left you in the trenches.
You're both talking at the same time.
Maresca left you in the trenches, bro. Like he literally, you get me?
He left us fifth,
and he threw you out the car. You were a getaway driver, and he threw you out the car, threw you to the fence.
Troops.
No. The car was driving into a building, and he did
Troops. He left us in fifth. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he was the only one
furious, and he rolled out the car, bro.
Like,
and he saved himself.
Look, how many managers did you have since he left? You had Rosinia, and then you had who?
Oh, Callum.
Yeah, Callum. Man like Callum, yeah. Man like Potsy, yeah. And neither of them were able to get you to the level where Maresca had you. So Maresca probably looked at that squad and knew, I'm gonna fuck you lot over, because I know I'm the one that can only galvanize this squad and get it to compete as a top 14.
But Blue Coat didn't even believe.
Of course, it was City.
Troops, wait. Blue Coat weren't even briefing that, though. They were briefing that, Chelsea's been so nice to Maresca. Managers are not important. They're just a cog in the system. So what they believed was just switch the manager and everything will be okay. That was their belief. Then it failed horribly. And now they've changed the narrative.
Lewis, above all everything, it's the badge. It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. You live and die for Chelsea. Fuck Blue Coat. They were there before. They were there. Chelsea were there before Blue Coat, and Chelsea will be there after Blue Coat. It's about Chelsea, bro. It's about that club that you die for, bro. And Maresca disrespected the badge that you will die for, bro. That's the bottom line.
I just think he walked out on Blue Coat. I think you're using emotional tags.
Bro,
this is emotional manipulation, bro. Come on, man. He's smarter than this.
I don't care about the Blue Coat statement. I care about what. No, I don't care. I don't really care.
You're trying to drag at the emotional heartstrings by saying, "Oh, he betrayed the badge." No, he was just sick of working on the Blue Coat.
No, bro, he disrespected the badge. You can't disrespect.
Okay, but 1 minute. How many managers have got beef with the owners, but they still stay loyal to the fans and the club, even though they got war with the owners?
Bro,
how many of them do that? Look at Wenger. Look at Wenger with the country.
That's great, but I haven't seen Maresca say anything disrespectful about the Chelsea fans. I didn't see anything like that.
But he literally just left you. He rubbed out the club.
His actions
quit because he couldn't be arsed working on the Blue Coat. And they weren't backing him, and they were giving all the sporting directors pay rises off the back of his work. It was a job to him. And he thought the job was untenable, so he left.
Enzo said, "It was me, Barry. It was me. It was my decision to leave."
Yeah, and I also think that was part of the settlement.
No, bro. Lewis, man. He chose.
Why should I trust anything Blue Coat say? Why?
I'm talking about what Enzo came out and said. Enzo spoke, bro. He spoke. He came out the horse's mouth.
Why is it?
The statement said that it was his choice to leave. Of course, it was his choice to leave.
He left them mid-season, flawless. How's that not disrespectful?
No, I'm asking the question. Like that. So that's what it is. Because he left them mid-season.
He left them in the league.
I'm asking.
What do I think is what he done was most?
What is the disrespectful things that you think he did? I'm asking.
First of all, he's talking about how well run the club was. It like the way he's taking his jabs at Chelsea, right? And which is fair. I get it. He's taking his jabs at Chelsea. If you care about the fans, if you care about the fans, if you have any ounce of care for the club, if you know you're gonna put someone in the shit for your own personal gain, at least have the decency to handle it a certain way while still knowing you fucked everything up over there. But
Blueco didn't believe it was putting us in the shit though, because they didn't believe in the influence of managers.
Can I land? Flawless.
Go for it. My bad.
So, bro, if you're gonna leave something in the mud or leave someone in the mud for your personal gain, because when the job became available or there was inkling that he could be the successor, his head was completely turned and completely gone. But even on the basis that he went and got the City job, he's still doing the verbal. He's still he's still talking wicked, in my opinion, because he should at least be graceful in his time at Chelsea rather than sitting there and going, yeah, it was me. This is a well-run club. The subliminals. It doesn't take a genius to understand that this was for his own personal gain. He disrespected the Chelsea club because the damage that this has done for Chelsea, yes, it lies on Bluco, but the damage of him walking in the position that you were in has left you in temp.
You're losing Cucurella because you ain't got Maresca.
No.
You're losing Castro.
Wait, Troops, that's wrong because Cucurella said he wanted to spend his prime years in Spain and he didn't sign a contract extension last year. He got a pay rise. So he was probably leaving regardless.
What about Fernandes?
Enzo's always dreamed
about the players.
He's dreamt to Madrid for years.
He has left you.
The fact that two of our leaders are twerking for Madrid is probably its own problem.
First.
The manager has set you back longer than you didn't need to be in 10th place.
And I agree, Maresca would have quit with his own intentions in mind. I hear all of that, but it's because he did not feel like he was being backed properly by Bluco here. So he left a job that he felt unhappy at. I think that's just normal life. But we're trying to tug at the emotional heartstrings about it. All right,
it's not about the emotional heartstrings, bro. There's no manager for me that can disrespect the badge and go to a Premier League rival and then talk about how it was all you and it was all me like 2 Chainz, fam. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
That's right as well.
The way it was, and I was saying that while Maresca was here too.
There's no way.
We won the Club World Cup in spite of Bluco. I've said that from the start.
True.
He said I said you're right as well. Who was Maresca supporting in the FA Cup final?
Of course he was.
We know who.
And then you're telling me he's exempt from criticism when he wants your club to lose. He wants to see you cry. You in pain. You go to that stadium and see your team lose.
What are you even talking about? That's got nothing to do with him leaving. You're going down the line while he was still in talks with Man City.
Bro, he was
I don't get the point you're making with that,
bro.
Because right now, he doesn't respect you. Is the point I'm making.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I think that all comes down to the climate that Bluco created.
He don't. If he respect, look. You see, Wenger didn't fuck with the Cronkies, yeah, but he respected Arsenal. Yeah, he loved Arsenal. He cared. Maresca didn't give a shit about your club.
And you know what he got with that? You know what he got? He got years of the fan base and people like you turning on him year after year after year, and Maresca decided to protect himself.
Relax. We turned on Wenger after we went 10 years with.
No, I'm not even saying that in a bad way. I'm saying you knew it weren't working with him, and you not wanted him out. And people were saying his legacy was starting to drop off and all of that.
But that was 10 years later. That was
protect himself.
That's 10 years, mate. That's 10 years.
Okay, so you're saying it's a different comparison then. So why are we bringing up Wenger?
Because I tell you why I'm bringing up Wenger. When we moved to Emirates, the whole deal was Wenger has to stay for 5 years until it's paid off, or we're not getting the wage, we're not getting our money to get the stadium. Yeah, he turned down Real Madrid, rude boy. Yeah, he turned down Man United, blood. Yeah, he turned down all these clubs to stay at Arsenal, blood. So don't you fucking dare try to come with that.
And I think
here, blood.
And Arsene Wenger,
here, blood.
And Arsene Wenger,
your manager used you as a stepping stone, blood. Yeah, he violated you, blood. You was on the main defending him like a bad bee. The whole time, Arsene Wenger he was digging out your gal behind your back. Behind your back, he was digging out your gal.
patterning
That is
himself, bro.
completely
Left you in the
different.
mud. Left you
That
in
is
temp,
completely
yeah?
different.
Left you rubbed out, bro.
That
Now
is
all your best players are
completely
leaving. Yeah,
different.
your captain
That
can't even
is
stay fit, blood.
completely
Yeah,
different.
that is the truth
is
of
a
the matter, rude boy.
completely
Yeah,
different
rubbed out your club,
scenario.
but you sit here
It
every
is a
fucking week like a
completely
cuck. You want to call
different
your fan base a cuck?
scenario.
You're the
It is
cuck.
a
You're the
completely
cuck, mate. Yeah,
different
because you
scenario.
sit there and defend this
It is
fucking
a
bullshit.
completely
Blue code this, blue code
different
that. Your
scenario.
manager violated
It is
you,
a
bro, and now you look like a mug.
different
Yeah, now you look like a
scenario.
mug. And that's the
It
bottom
is
line.
a completely
Yeah? And that's the
different
bottom line, mate.
scenario.
You can say
It's
this
a
and say that.
completely
That's what
different
happened, mate. Fact of the
scenario.
matter is,
It
that's
is
it.
completely
Now
different.
he's gonna go compete
You're
for the Premier
talking
League.
about
He's gonna
someone
play
that's
in
been
the
at your
Champions League
club
while you're
for
playing
nearly
one game a
20
fucking
years.
week, lad. Yeah?
You're talking
piss
about a
poor
guy
club.
that
Yeah?
was there
That's what
for
happened, blood.
20
Yeah?
years.
That's
Our
what
guy
happened,
was
mate.
there
Yeah?
for
You're
a year
rubbed.
and a half.
You're finished.
Of
Long as a
course
fuck
the
about your club World Cup.
connection
No one
is
cares
going
about
to
you won
be
everything.
different.
Because you ain't gonna win
Of
fuck
course
all
the
anymore, mate.
connection
You are
is
finished.
going to
You're
be
done.
different.
You violated
No,
your club.
you could keep
See you
talking
later.
all you want to
Stepping
talk.
stone, blood.
It is
Yeah?
two
Nobody wants to go to your club.
completely
No one's-
scenarios.
You're signing
That's
Granit
why
Xhaka,
we're
bro,
able to
in
get Xabi
2026.
Alonso. All
And you're
right,
saying it's
No,
a
man.
they're
good
not even
signing.
signing
That's why
You're
we're able to
embarrassing.
get Xabi
You're
Alonso.
embarrassing.
That's
I remember the
absolutely
real
calm.
Lewis. This
But
ain't the
Xabi
real
Alonso-
Lewis.
that
Where's the
is
real
a
Lewis gone?
complete
Where's the real
different
Lewis gone? This
scenario.
is some
Or maybe
fucking
if you
fraud.
if
This ain't
you
the real
listen
Lewis,
to
blood.
me, you
I
might
know
be
the
able
real
to
Lewis.
understand.
Yeah?
But
And
you're
he would
just
not stand
talking
for the
the
He's
shit,
sake
saying
bro.
of
truth. I don't even recognize you no
Yeah,
more.
I
I don't
don't
even recognize
recognize
for
you.
the sake
When
of
Monts is saying
talking.
he don't
And
recognize
that is
me, we don't
absolutely
recognize
fine.
you, blood.
But
Yeah?
comparing it to Arsene Wenger makes no sense because he's been there
We
for
don't
20
recognize you, mate.
something years,
Yeah?
and the connection is
Fuck behaviour,
completely
blood.
different
Yeah?
to Enzo Maresca, who was at the club
Only
for a
you come
year and
in
a half.
and
You
fair
would have
play,
had
you
owners
took
under
most weeks,
Arsene
blood.
Wenger
Yeah?
when he
But
first
this
took
week,
over that backed him
it's a L.
way more.
It's a
Way
big
more
L.
than
It's
Bluco would have
You
ever done
understand?
with
You can
Maresca.
run all
But
your
your
jokes.
head's gone, so you don't even want to listen to what I'm saying.
because
That's
we're trying.
absolutely
No, because
fine.
we're
No,
trying to
because you
actually
literally went on a tangent
and
and
tell
lost your
you
head
that, yo,
over one
you
comment,
can't keep
and that's
defending
absolutely
this
fine.
fucking club,
You can
yeah?
be more rattled about
can't
it,
keep
but
defending
ultimately,
this-
Arsene Wenger
this manager,
had a
bro,
bigger
when he just
connection with
left your club.
Arsenal than
He left
Maresca
you
would
up.
have with
He threw
us,
you out the
and
car.
he would have been
Man was
backed
doing
more
100 miles per
by
hour,
your
and he
previous
dashed
owners
you out, blood.
before the
Before
Cronkies
Maresca
than
left,
what our
we're gonna win
managers
the
would have done
We're
with
in the title
Bluco.
race.
And
The
that's
league's rubbed out.
absolutely
Now where's
fine.
your energy?
I said I was
Now
wrong
where's
with
your
that,
energy?
though.
Energy's
I said I
gone.
was wrong with that. But I
Energy's
said I
gone.
was wrong with that. So I don't know why
Energy's
you're still
gone.
bringing that up.
Energy's
I
gone.
already told you I was wrong with that. That's
Done.
absolutely fine.
You have to
But you
cook
can
Maresca,
keep
blood.
talking to yourself. That's good.
You have to
That's
cook
calm.
Maresca.
That
You
is
have to cook
absolutely
Maresca.
calm. Arsene
You cannot
Wenger
let Maresca
does
get away
not
with this, yeah?
make
No way.
sense, though,
There
because
is no
he was
way
there
I'm letting a
for
man
20
disrespect
years.
my club like this.
He
blood.
was there
Yeah?
for 20
No way.
years.
No way.
He was there for 20 years and
No
was
way.
backed more by that ownership before the
No way.
Cronkies compared to
No way.
Maresca ever was under Bluco.
Wenger was
But
never
again,
back.
you
When was
can
Wenger back?
you
When
can
was Wenger
pull
back?
at the emotional heartstrings.
It's not
more
hard.
than
When
we
was
can.
Wenger back?
There's an echo, I think. Yeah, there's an
When
echo.
was Wenger back?
I don't know.
It's not me.
He was probably back before the Cronkies joined, no?
Wenger was never backed. Wenger was never backed. Never
Either way,
backed, bro.
fair
Never
enough
back.
then. You know
The
your club
most
more
money
than
we
me.
spent on a player under Wenger
Okay.
was what, 42 for Ozil? That's the most we spent, mate. Yeah. When we
And
got
your and
when
here's
we
the
got
thing,
Pepe-
Troops. Would you say your recruitment was still brilliant though?
no, our recruitment was embarrassing. The
No,
signings
I
we
mean
were
like
making.
Wenger's first years, his early years.
Bro, we were buying unknown man for like 500 grand.
But they
We
were
weren't
good
spending
recruitment.
no-
But they were good recruitment and they worked for your team, right?
Yeah, but that was because we had David Dean.
Okay. So you still had better backing than what Maresca
But
had
that
with
wasn't the
Bluco.
Cronkies as
'Cause
well.
all of our windows have
But
been
that wasn't the
garbage.
Cronkies. But that wasn't the Cronkies
No.
as well.
I'm not talking about the Cronkies. I'm talking about the start. The start.
Yeah, the start. Yeah, but the start was
Okay, so he
Cronky
still
range.
had better recruitment than Maresca and the Bluco.
No,
And he
but
still would have had more of a connection built with Arsenal than Maresca would have with Chelsea.
No, but
To
it's
me,
a different
Maresca just
thing.
viewed it as a job where he wasn't getting backed by his owners and he chose to leave. And I understand it because our owners suck and the majority of this fan base is Bluco out.
Nah.
I don't know, Lewis.
Nah, all right,
Nah.
man. All right, man.
Because Wenger, it was a complete different board. The Cronkies never supported him. The
I'm
Cronkies
not
are the
talking talking about the Cronkies. I'm talking about his start.
No one turned on
opening years.
No one turned on Wenger at Highbury.
I'm not saying. I'm not talking about
Wenger that we put up
I'm not
against.
talking about the fans turning on him. I'm not talking about the fans turning on him. I'm talking about the recruitment for Wenger in the early years.
But like I said, the recruitment was not where he was being like. You understand? Man United was still going out and spending the big bucks on the players that were known. You
But
get
you
me?
were
They were
making
still going
good
out and
transfers,
getting.
no?
They were still going out and getting the Dwight Yorks, who were dominating the
I'm
Premier
not talking
League.
about big names. I'm talking about the fact that you were making good transfers for your team to
But
be
we
able to.
didn't know if they were good transfers because
But
nobody
they
knew
were
about.
working, no?
No, but
Look
that's
at
what
our
they did.
windows under Maresca. They're just trash. They're just shit.
No, but that's because of
So
no. But
you
that's
still
Wenger.
had better recruitment for Wenger in those early years than Maresca ever had with Blue Coat.
Yeah, but you lot, look how much money you lot spent.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
And
Lewis,
look at how
were the
shit
players?
the
Who were the-
squad
who-
planning's
Lewis,
been.
Name me the players that were brought in under Maresca. Just name me them quickly.
Cucurella.
No,
No, he was there before.
Yeah, he was there before. Fucking Garnacho, Delap, Gittins, Tossin.
Pedro.
Who else? Yeah, João Pedro Hato, 2 good ones. Lovely. Any other good ones?
Who? When he came in the summer, the first summer, who did you get in that first summer? The one before.
KDH, Tossin, João Felix. We got Jorgensen. We got what's his name? Who's Amari Kellyman? Dateman
Neto.
signing Pedro Nonsense. And I think that's it.
And
Oh yeah, and Sancho on loan. What a window! What a window! What backing for Maresca? And then no, wait, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because the man wanted to open this. So let's do this. The January afterwards, when we needed a centre back, when we needed to go and get better forwards, what did I get? Matisa Mugu. Who? What the fuck is that thing? Exactly. Then we won the Club World Cup and we got a ton of money off it. You know what happened? Our sporting directors all got the payout from it, and then we brought in Garnacho,
Renato Vega.
Oh yeah, Vega hype, man, love. And Buonanotte on loan because they didn't want to hijack Tottenham because we have a loving relationship with Tottenham now. I don't want to get involved in your transfers. But he wants to compare it to the way Wenger was backed in his early years. All right, man.
Just to kind of make
the point I made with Wenger
is
that wait, Monts. The point I made with Wenger, is that when he wasn't getting backed, he still stayed loyal to the club. When he was being backed, that was a complete different hierarchy. That was a complete different board.
And that was
when
after the years of connection and build-up that he had with your club.
But that was up there. But he's blood.
Bro, these are shit examples. These are shit examples.
He's turning down Real Madrid, blood.
You can't compare.
We're talking about he's turning down Man United. Man United were coming up when they had Fergie. And you know, in top 4, he can make his career go to the next level.
And that's funny that you said that because you know when Maresca first spoke to Man City, it was briefed by Chelsea's own mouthpieces that Maresca had no intention of leaving at that current point and just wanted a contract extension with the same pay rise that the sporting directors got off his work in the Club World Cup. Never got given. So that was taken as a belief that he wasn't rated over those sporting directors.
Look, listen, Lewis.
So he chose to leave because he didn't feel appreciated.
Lewis, he was always going to hold on. He was always going to go to City, right? So what happens if the board backed him?
I don't know if that's the case. I think if he might have got back properly and given that pay rise, he might have stayed.
So that's what they're saying. He's basically saying that if he got the new deal, he stays at Chelsea.
If he got the new deal and got backed in the windows, maybe he would have stayed. We will never know. We'll never know.
Brother, they literally
We'll never know.
It's a money thing.
Broski.
And backing. Both.
Did you listen to what he said? Did you listen to what Maresca said? He was gone.
It was his decision. He said it was his own
because
decision.
of the way the situation fell through. If it had changed and he had been backed better in the market and been given that pay rise that the sporting directors got off his work, maybe it would be completely different because now it's a completely different situation.
My resignation from Chelsea opened a pathway, stepping stone, by the way, a pathway.
Yeah, I left my job and I'm now available to be hired. What the fuck?
Look at that. The decision to leave was only mine. My
resignation. He chose to leave.
A path for me.
Yeah, read it, bro. The decision to leave was only mine. I chose to leave. My resignation opened a path for me to join City. I left my job and I was now available for another job.
Yeah.
He's even saying that he knows he's going to leave you in the shit.
Yes, and I think that's part of the settlement that he got. That's part of the settlement. Because Blue Coat are briefing the exact same thing and completely taking accountability away from themselves.
Bro, it's on a broski. If you leave now, you know it's gonna fuck up these guys, bro. The guys that you just won. Do you know what I'm saying? The man, like there are guys.
The same Blue Coat that said managers don't matter. All right,
that's where it is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I remember everything. I'm sorry, I don't have goldfish TikTok memory.
That's
It's
a
not. It's
valid
not
Sorry,
about having
guys.
goals from
You can't
TikTok,
say
bro.
that. That's
It's not about
that's a
having goals
valid
from
point.
TikTok memory.
That's a
bro.
Nah,
valid
bro, you
point,
spend
bro.
too much time on TikTok, bro.
That's
It's
a
not.
valid
Wait, not
point.
me. No, not me. It could have been.
I'm holding my club accountable. I'm holding Blueco accountable, and
Hold
I'm
your
not taking
previous
my foot
manager
off their neck.
accountable too.
That's a
Hold him
valid point, though.
accountable
You
too.
can't
He
complain
backhanded
about the
Blueco
manager.
was
Bro,
the problem.
You're
Yeah.
moving like you,
Blueco
bro.
was
You're moving
the
like
problem.
Oh my
Blueco
God.
was the
Yeah,
problem.
you can't
Lewis.
complain about the manager leaving you.
Yeah,
in the
you
shit
man
with the
cannot
manager.
spin
Lewis,
the
would you
block
take
with me
Maresca
on
back?
this.
Would
I've been
you-
arguing it all year.
Would you take Maresca back? Would you take him back?
We've got Jabby Alonso. No, I've got Jabby.
I don't believe you.
Jabby's an upgrade. We're fine.
Oh,
is he?
Jabby's an upgrade now.
Oh, is he?
He's
I
an
said
upgrade
that from the drop. Don't even
No.
do this. I said this from the
now.
drop.
He's an upgrade.
When Jabby-
When?
No,
When did you say that?
Wait. I'll tell you
Jabby's
right
an
now.
Go on.
I'll tell you right now. When we won the lost the FA Cup, sorry. When we lost the FA Cup and we got the Jabby Alonso bomber, CB called me on his stream. The content is right there. First question he asked, is Jabby an upgrade on Maresca? Yes.
Fair.
Yes. I didn't pause. I didn't stutter. I didn't stop. So, no, I wouldn't. We've got Jabby. But you are not going to rewrite history on this. And I'm not letting Blueco do it either. Any single one of you that's fell for the Blueco Kool-Aid, you lot do that. Blueco
To
loves
say
it.
managers don't matter is crazy. You can't complain about the manager leaving you.
I
remember
said
this.
managers are not important.
Yeah, if you say managers are not
And
important,
then
I'm not
6
hearing
months
from you.
later, Flawless, there's a manager in charge. The first manager in the Blueco era. Why is that, guys? Oh, wait, you learnt. You didn't hear, so you had to feel. Now we ain't got Europe. We're not even in Europa. You
You
learnt.
can't say that. Yeah, you can't say managers
I'll
don't
be real.
matter.
I think
But you
you're
man
holding
want to cock for Blueco. All right,
I
man.
think- No.
Cucks in the chat for Blueco.
No. Lewis, what you're doing now?
Man,
you're doing
reverse
now,
it.
you're-
Real quick.
Hold that. Lavia press resistance. Try me.
It's not. Do you know why, Lewis? I'll be honest. What you're
I
doing,
listen too much, you know.
You're projecting, bro. You're projecting the cuck behavior onto the fan base. Your fan base, yes, you have to do what you do. Your fan base are holding both accountable. You're not holding the manager accountable.
Because Blueco's the
That's why I
problem.
got mad.
Everything comes down to
Hold on.
Blueco.
That's why I
Everything
lost
comes
my
down
head.
to
You
Blueco.
said 95.
I'm not even Chelsea.
Because
He's getting me mad.
everything, regardless,
you said-
comes down to
you said-
Blueco.
I'm
And
not even Chelsea, flawless, bro.
Do you know why I'm doing that?
God.
Do you know why I'm doing that? You
Yeah.
keep raising your mic. You keep raising your mic. That's fine. You can do that. You keep going closer to the mic like you're trying to uck it. That's cool, bro. That ain't gonna make your voice mean any different.
You interrupted me. You interrupted me. I was speaking first.
I don't give a damn, bro.
95.
Ed, you're on mute. No, you're not on mute. My bad.
95.
No, you're good. You're good. You're not on mute. No.
Once his volume's doing the mad thing.
Bro, 95% of the fan base you said are Blueco out. So
I
they're
smashed the
holding-
lax, blood. Only you're back
they're
again.
They're holding the fan base accountable, but they're also holding Maresca accountable for embarrassing you, man.
And here is my point. Year 4 under Blueco, 2 billion spent, 4 shit windows back to back, fucking 12th, 6th, 4th, 10th, and the man want to talk to me about a manager. No, Blueco, you're not hiding. It's only you. It's only you. You have been here for 4 years. We can't even run a title race. Fuck off. You want to talk to me about just the manager when you couldn't even back him in the windows properly. Fuck
the
off.
argument, Lewis, is both.
Fuck off.
The argument is both of them. How can you sit there and not hold
No.
both of them accountable?
Because
Blueco is more
even
accountable.
with the stuff you're saying about Maresca, it goes back to Blueco.
But
It all goes back to Blueco.
So just because the ownership is fucking up any other disrespect runs. Any backhand,
Yes.
any disrespect.
Do you know why we're being
runs.
disrespected?
That's cool.
Why are we being
That's all I need to
disrespected?
hear.
2
That's
billion spent,
That's all I
2
need
billion
to hear.
spent for 12th,
Jabby
6th,
Alonso.
4th, and 10th.
Jabby
But you
Alonso.
wonder why
Hey,
we're being disrespected.
hey,
Why are
Jabby
we being
Alonso.
disrespected?
Jabby Alonso, that is your key. You can disrespect these man anyhow you please, as long as Blueco carry on their fuckery. You can disrespect the Chelsea badge anytime you please. Anytime you please. Anyone can show any form of
How
disrespect.
about
They can
Blueco's
publicly
disrespecting
display
the
it.
Chelsea
They can
badge?
publicly display it.
How
It's
about
all
Blueco
fine.
is disrespecting the
It's
Chelsea badge?
all
How about
fine.
that? How about that? Maybe
You just said
Blueco's
95% of the fan
disrespecting the
base of
Chelsea
Blueco out.
badge.
You just said 95% of the Blue Coat fan base, or the fan base, 95% of the Chelsea fan base are Blue Coat out.
So we could all agree Blue Coat's the one disrespecting the badge at the end of the day. When you lot are saying that Chelsea have dropped down levels, when you lot are saying that this isn't the same Chelsea from the Roman era, when you rivals are telling us that this isn't the same Chelsea that you grew up watching, it's because of Blue Coat, no?
Lewis, this isn't new news, though.
Okay, so that's my point.
You're telling me Maresca. You're telling me Maresca can disrespect me because you're saying yes, Daddy Maresca, disrespect me. Just keep disrespecting me, Daddy Maresca.
Yeah, you see now you're doing the joke man thing. It's all right, man. You're doing the joke man thing with the little Sterling dance. That's all cool, man.
It doesn't work that way, bro. Come on.
Well, why? Because you say so. All right, man.
No, I'm not saying you have to disagree with what we have to.
Well, I don't agree with you, and we spoke about this for 45 minutes, and I still don't agree with you. The main problem is Blue Coat. The main fault is Blue Coat. The reason why we finished 10th is Blue Coat. The main reason why we spent 2 billion and we can't hack a title race is because of Blue Coat. So sorry if my focus is only on Blue Coat. The fuck? Man want me to start focusing on other people. What the fuck, bro?
A man teabagged your club and fucked off, and it's okay, fam. It's crazy.
Yeah, cool. You keep running those one-liners, man. That definitely changes things. Cool.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, the disrespect is mad. And then publicly coming out and speaking about it. My resignation opened up.
No, the disrespect is what Blue Coat's done to this club. And you all say this isn't the same.
That's true.
Yeah, and you all say that this isn't the same Chelsea of old. But then you'll tell me to focus on Enzo Maresca and not Blue Coat.
No, because you went above and beyond to protect Maresca at every cylinder. And
because if we had backed him, this would never have happened.
Yeah, he would have
never have got to this if Maresca had been backed properly.
If the second Pep left, he would have left you lot in the mud in whatever position you was in. If he left you in a position where you was shit, do you think he's going to stay there when you're in a position of height?
We don't know that. If he got back like the sporting directors did and got backed in the window, we don't know. You see, Flawless, you're thinking about it. We don't know. We don't know. It could have been either way. Yeah, because it could be either way. We don't know. What we know is that he didn't get backed. What we know is the sporting directors got pay rises off the back of his work, and it led to all of this.
Hey, you lot in the chat, you lot are seeing two of the best go out here, man. This is you seeing two of the very
Nah, that was a 2v1 thing, but I think I handled it.
That was two of the very best, yo. You're on mute.
You're on mute, bro. Stay on mute. Stay on mute.
You know when your bread just punching up a man, you just give a little boom, boom, and then just
man give a little stomp. Man give a little stomp.
Give a little boom, boom, and then like you tried to get up. I got him once. I got him. Bang him. You know what I mean? One of them ones, blood. You understand?
But I'm telling you, boy.
But we're getting to months now, blood. Don't worry, Lewis, blood.
How many managers?
Just quickly, by the way, Granit Xhaka. I hope none of you lot think 8 million is a bad fee for Xhaka. The brother's 33, turning 34.
By the way, how many managers have been on the Blue Coat? Is it 4 now? 5.
Tuchel, Potter, Lampard, Poch, Maresca, Rafinha.
Are all of those guys relieved of because the Blue Coat was so shit and went back in the team? Are all of those guys?
No, Poch couldn't even rise me a top 4 race, let alone a title race. So fuck him.
Enzo Maresca wasn't in the title race.
I said Poch couldn't even get me top 4.
Oh, let alone.
He couldn't even get that.
So I'm saying, so I'm just saying that. So would you think, would you give the same protection to the other managers like Poch and those guys?
Well, Rafinha should never have been in the job. That's why I was never Rafinha out. I thought it was an indictment of where we are.
Not Rafinha. That's an exception. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Pochettino.
And
no, couldn't even rise a top 4 race with 1 game a week, and you had a better window than Maresca ever had at this club. No.
Okay. Interesting.
Months.
Yes. Good debate though, man. Generally, good debate. I enjoyed that.
No, of course.
Paris Saint-Germain in talks with RB Leipzig to find a solution for Jan Diomandé deal. Leipzig insists on a fee higher than 100 million euros to let Diomandé leave now, or chance for different price, but leaving Jan in Germany on loan for 1 season. PSG want Diomandé ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
How has this happened, blood? Because because for me, they weren't in the chat. You understand? They've
always been mentioned in all of the reports. They've always been mentioned as in it will be like Liverpool are leading, but PSG are there. That's always been the reports. The bottom line is
Where's
as a
your
fan base,
like,
bro? As a
how
fan
many
base,
times? One minute. Don't try it. 1 minute. Slow down. Take a touch. You know what I mean? When like, what is it with you lot and transfer windows and players and being turned down? And this ain't the first. This ain't the second. This ain't the third. This ain't the fourth. This ain't the fifth. This ain't the sixth. This is. I've lost count how many this has been now. You understand? And it's like, okay, cool. Some of your fans didn't want Diomandé. Some of your fans wanted Diomandé. The fact of the matter is your club wanted Diomandé. Your club were going to do over and beyond to get this deal done. Yeah? And he has turned you down, blood. He has popped your balloon. Yeah? If Edwards walked into a room and there was a man with the balloon, yeah? And and there's a bag of players in there. Yeah? And my name's Michael Edwards. I'm the Liverpool CEO. Pop! Straight away, blood. You understand? We were told that Edwards came back to your club to...
We got Isak and Verts.
Yeah, but look what you paid for them. Do you understand? It's Verts. It's Verts. Did you pay the correct money for Verts? Isak maybe will give you.
No. Yeah.
Verts, did you pay? Is Verts worth 100 and the thing is this? When you actually get players, you have to pay these high transfer.
Yeah. So the money. Yeah. So the money.
You can't like go out and just like I don't like. You understand what like?
It's not about the money because
Rand said that.
When we go
seeing Turkey go for how much?
That's not the same argument. You're changing arguments. Keep the argument on track. We stopped. Like he wanted to go Man City, or he was supposed to go Man City,
Who?
Verts.
Man City moved out the deal because of the money.
Oh my fucking god! Are you serious?
Man City weren't willing to pay the fee.
Are you serious?
Man City weren't willing to pay the fee.
Man, look at the money Man City have spent on players since.
Yeah, but they weren't willing to pay that for work.
Talking about they just spent 130 million on Anderson, bro.
Man City weren't willing to pay. Yeah, but they said they will pay. I don't care if they're paying 110 for Anderson. They said they'll pay that. They said they'll pay that. They said they'll pay that.
Oh, he didn't want to go City.
They said they'll pay that.
It's because Pep might have been leaving, not because they don't believe all that. What are we talking about?
So it's Pep. Pep might be leaving. Is why.
Yes,
so
Slot
was more attractive.
That was more.
So playing for Slot is more attractive than playing for a manager that Pep will be replaced by at City, because you don't know they're gonna get a better manager than Slot at City, innit?
But it doesn't. That's not the point. Verts chose Liverpool ahead of Man City and ahead of Bayern Munich, and Isak was your number one target. Your number one target.
No, Sesko was our number one.
No. He was your number one target.
Sesko was our number one.
He was your number one.
And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to say that.
You want to do this?
It breaks my heart to say that.
You want to do this?
You get me? Sesko was our number one target for many years.
Do you want to do this?
It makes me sick. Yeah, Flawless, you heard me. It makes me sick.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Nah, because you're going forward like because I'm talking about Sesko. Now you're going like
I'm just listening.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
That's just to make sure. I'm just locking in to hear what you say. I didn't say anything. I'm just locking in. That's me locking in just to make sure I hear what you say. That's all.
Bro, what did Hand Arsenal say about Barcola?
Listen.
Said the same thing, no?
Listen.
Did Barcola get done?
Listen.
Has Barcola got done yet? No.
Listen.
Did Sesko get done? No. Okay, cool. You get me.
Alexander Isak, full context. He is the number one.
Focus.
He's the number one target for Arsenal and Arteta. So my point is, what I'm saying is, we're not going to operate on lies. We're not going to operate on lies with Sesko, with lies.
What's lies?
Isak was your number one target, bro.
So because Hand of Arsenal said it, he's your number one target now, yeah? So because you heard me. Because of Hand of Arsenal said it, he's a number one target.
So you want to pick and choose now? So you're picking and choosing?
I'm asking the question.
Now, because Hand of Arsenal.
Is Hand of Arsenal God? I just want to bring
exactly.
No,
Lewis took the words out of my mouth. Lewis took the words out of my mouth.
All right, man.
There we go.
Now it's that.
Yeah.
Now it's that.
There we go.
Come on, man. You know we're gonna. Hand of Arsenal said. Anything else? Hand of Arsenal said. Anything else he said?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Chelsea.
Facts. Come on,
you get me?
Come on, let's not do that one.
But look, okay, but look. The point I'm making is, wait. I know you're rattled now, innit? Because I can tell now. They're rattled. I know. You see, I know. Lewis is smiling inside, like, yeah, Troops has got him now. Like, you understand? I did that for you, Lewis, but you get me. But anyway, go on now. The point I'm making is this, yeah. Zubamendi, Caicedo, yeah, and who? Enzo Fernandez, yeah. There's been a yeah. Didn't you not want Enzo? Or was there someone else that went Chelsea? No, Lavia. Sorry, Lavia. Apologies, Lavia. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's starting to pack up now. Now you add Diomandé to this blood. Bellingham as well, Jude. You man was saying Trent's patterning the deal, Yeah, that's rare tear. Do you understand? Like, there's a lot of them, bro. There's a lot, blood. That's the point I'm making. Why is this?
I'm not saying you. I was replying to what you were saying about the new recruitment, obviously Edwards and Hughes coming in and just doing nothing. Like, I'm not saying I'm happy with what they've done yet, because it hasn't. Obviously, it's won us a league, but they didn't do anything to win the league in the window. We didn't buy anyone in the window when we won the league, apart from Chiesa. So, but I feel like this going and getting Ekatike, Isak, and Wirtz. Yes, it wasn't a balanced window overall, but we went and got two of the most sought out players in the window. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, if you're talking about previous windows with Caicedo, with Lavia, with if you want to throw Bellingham, even though we didn't bid for Bellingham, you want to throw Bellingham in there, maybe Tchouaméni, Caicedo, whatever, all these guys, Zubimendi even, right? This is an example of, I think, Liverpool showing their hand and embarrassing the fan base. And unlike some, I'm not with the embarrassment of the fan. I'm not with the embarrassment. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not with the embarrassment thing.
Shots fired, Lewis.
And I don't like. And the thing is, with me, I don't like FSG and what they've done at times. I'm not gonna say FSG have done nothing for, like, you know what I'm saying? FSG, we have had our most successful period under FSG. Fair enough, innit? But me personally, everyone knows my thoughts on Diomandé. I'm pretty sure you man know my thoughts on Diomandé. That money's too much money. I weren't on spending that money on Diomandé. My thing is that, like, why did you think bidding 100 M's with add-ons was what? Why did you man think that was the right thing to do? Because you've now spent it on Wirtz and Isak, and respectively they haven't worked out. It doesn't mean they won't work out, but they haven't worked out. So then why would you put that price tag on the forehead of a 19-year-old who only has one senior year? That's why you didn't see me with sunglasses and in my robe talking about big business, because I believe Wirtz and Isak were actually worth every penny, kind of thing. Well, not every penny, but they were worth. I knew paying premium. I didn't have a problem paying premium prices for them because they've matched their work. The youth hasn't matched enough work for me to be like, boom, you're the guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of them guys sitting there and saying that Diomandé shit. She's butters anyway. I'm not on that. Diomandé's a good player, bro. He's got bags of potential. But if you think anything in your mind warranted 130 million euros, at that point, that's what I was saying. At that point, go get Vinny, or try get one of these untouchables. Go get one of the untouchables. If you're putting down 130 M's for a 19-year-old, go try and get an untouchable at that point, or fill out the rest of the squad. I'd rather have a good defense and a good midfield and a media attack than just have all that money gone on one player. Because you've done that last year. You don't need to replicate that. You've done it last year. And it didn't work out. So there's more pressure. And there's newer manager. And the squad's not filled yet. So there's too many gaps in Liverpool's squad. There's too many unknowns to put 130 million on an unknown. Now the embarrassment comes from Liverpool showing their hand. And then, like, don't get me wrong. The player obviously did. He was open to the move, innit? He was open to moving to Liverpool. Otherwise, I don't think it would have got that far. I think we could all at least agree on that. But he changed his mind. He preferred PSG. And I'm not going to sit there and act like I think we're a bigger club than PSG, but I don't think we have more pull than
I was going to say, how have PSG come in and little broed you like? This is like, if it was Madrid,
I'll tell you
like,
I'll tell you.
But PSG, like, these man are new bad man on the block.
I think once upon a time, I still think we're a bigger club than PSG. I'm not disputing that. But, bro, PSG have more pull than us, bro. They're back-to-back Champions Leagues. They're winning the most trophies, and they've got the best manager in the world.
You lot won the Prem.
And the
quote was the Prem a year ago.
I know.
Is that not clout?
But there's Prem and then back-to-back Champions Leagues.
Yeah, not more than PSG. They're the most
back-to-back UCLs.
Yeah, they're the most attractive
with a current Ballon d'Or winner too.
Look at this as well. Look at this. Watch this. He goes to PSG, yeah? He's on the bench, rude boy. He ain't playing week in, week out. He goes to Liverpool. He has a chance at cementing that spot as his own for the next 5-6 years, blood. Understand? Man's going there to do this.
He does, but you know what it is?
What's he going there for? To watch Carefree? To watch Dembele?
Are you going to start for Iriola? Or are you going to fight for your place under the best manager in the world?
But you're not going to get the better of Dewey, Dembele, Carefree. Let's not do this, bro.
What?
No. Game time.
Bro, first of all, Barcola's probably going to leave. Ramos is already gone. Yes, they're gonna get Akliouche, but he plays centrally. PSG, look how much minutes did Osman Dembele play this season?
He didn't play a lot.
I'm not. I don't.
He's like
check
20. He's like he played like
you're locked in France, not me, blood.
Yeah, but I asked you because I know the answer.
I don't know.
He also knows the answer as well.
Yeah,
these man barely played. Like Barcola wants to leave because he wants to be one of the main guys, but Barcola still played more than enough minutes for PSG in the league. In the league, Diomandé is going to get minutes. You know why? Because they're going to save all these guys. They're going to save the Cravers, the Dembélés, and all these man for the Champions League. They can't do what the Premier League does, and it's just high octane every week. You got to just do.
So what? You want to play in Liga?
No. But
you got to play in Liga than the Premier League,
bro. But when you read it, it literally says his choice. He said the player, sources close to him, obviously, said that the player.
Where did Leipzig play? Bundesliga, no?
Yeah.
Bundesliga is a better league than the Liga. He's going to a lesser league.
It's where you're going to play. I wouldn't choose. I'd go and fight for my place at PSG over going to Liverpool.
So would I.
And you know what? It's not like Kvaratskhelia. You see Kvaratskhelia. No, wait. Look, you see Kvaratskhelia.
They got it good over there too, by the way.
Now watch it though.
They get to rotate every game for fun and just boss the league.
But look, that's gonna. No, but look, how's that? It's not gonna. Like, you see Kvaratskhelia.
It means the whole team gets a good amount of minutes and everyone stays fit in the football schedule that only gets worse by the year. To be honest.
But look, the likes of Kvaratskhelia and Dewey play in Champions League. Yeah, that's why people rate them, because we see what they do against the best in Europe. Diomandé has done well in the Bundesliga, which is a decent league. Liga is brother. What are we doing here? These men have to go cook in the champ to see if we really gonna go out and buy them. Diomandé's not gonna get a chance to perform at that level because you've said they're gonna rest them under in Liga, and then Champions League is gonna be Kvaratskhelia, Dewey, Dembele.
He's gonna use.
He's kind of stifled his career.
He's gonna want to use that League One form to break into that front three in the bigger games. Also, if one player gets injured, he's straight in the 11. He's straight there because of the money they're paying.
Forget the Barcola minutes.
Barcola plays enough minutes. He also said, and the thing is, the difference between Barcola and Diomandé, Barcola's 24. So Barcola's not happy with Barcola minutes because he's 24. Diomandé's not happy will be happy with those minutes because he's 19. And also, it says Liverpool had made their own progress on the player side and haven't been told to date directly that Diomandé doesn't want to join. However, sources close to Diomandé say that their borrowing winger wants to play under Lewis and Enrique, and he still wants, and he also said that there's something about Ballon d'Or. He wants to win. Oh, he wants to win the most trophies. He wants to go to somewhere who's going to win the most trophies regularly, plus the Ballon d'Or. I'm not saying he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, but PSG are winning the most trophies, the most prestigious trophies. They're back-to-back Champions League winners. So, do we have the same amount of pool as do we have the same amount of pool as PSG right now? Back-to-back Champions League winners? No. I don't think many clubs have the same pool as PSG. Maybe Real Madrid. But outside of Real Madrid, I'll be honest. I think I'm not like him deciding to go
Man
PSG
City.
for me.
Man City.
Nah, not right now. Pep's not there. With Pep, maybe. Not without Pep. Not without Pep, bro. I'll be real. So, like, even though the league is easier, I agree with what you're saying. But the embarrassing part is more on the behalf of Liverpool showing their hand and, putting in a bid. While, of course, the player probably did give Liverpool signs that he was willing to join. But that was probably until PSG played their hand. Does that make sense? So he was probably on joining. I believe he was on joining Liverpool. And unless PSG came in. You know what I mean?
Do you think if City went in for him, he'd choose City over PSG?
No, I think he's going PSG regardless.
He's going PSG, bro.
I think he's going PSG regardless. Why would you not want to be a part of that project?
If Pep was at City, would he choose them now?
Pep could be a difference maker.
Potentially.
Pep, yes. Because Pep's the one that can match Enrique.
I still feel like PSG would edge it just because Pep is at the end of his tenure and PSG have just won back-to-back champs, and they're actually, and them man are going to be going for the jugular next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're winning League One, they're winning the cup, and the champs is a question mark.
Apparently, his dad lives in Paris as well. Maybe that's got a plot.
Yeah, but listen, at the end of the day, we got food chain by PSG, man. I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like it don't hurt.
It's mad how they're food chaining, man. Though, like, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, they got this big bread, but normally you can, if you and PSG going for a player, you kind of.
I would have under like Klopp, even maybe on the slot post winning the league. I'd have still been like, I'd have not brushed them, because they won they were on. They didn't even win the chance. I wouldn't have brushed them, but I would have backed Liverpool to get a player over them. Now that we have Iraola, who respectfully is a new plate, brother. If I was a Liverpool fan, I'm getting PSG. Like, the only reason I'm not crashing out as per, because you look, how many times have you man seen me crash out? I crashed out over Gahey, the video's there. I've crashed out over Caicedo, the video's there. I crashed out over Lavia, the video's there. I crashed out over Zubimendi, the video's there. It's all there. I crashed. So, you know what I'm saying? Why do you not think I'm not crashing out at this point?
You didn't want him. You wanted them. You didn't want him. You wanted the rest. Yeah,
like, that's why. I crashed out on players that I believe that's our guy and it's worth the money. So that's why there's no crash out. Don't get me wrong. I don't know who is in the window. When people say once we had to pay the premium because the window of wingers is shit, I understand what you're saying. But I truly believe that there are still other players to go and get that might not be as good as him in the long run, but can still hold up a decent position. I've always said this, there's a Diomandé every 2 years. Sometimes every year. You guys not remember the one who signed for Aston Villa? He's now in Saudi.
Yeah.
Who?
You don't know his name?
Who?
Ain't it Duran?
Nope.
No, 1 minute. The black youth. He literally left in January, bro. He was there for 6 months. He was there for 6 months, bro. Why the African youth? Musa or something, no?
Musa Diaby.
Yeah, Musa. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But Duran didn't play on the wing because you said Villa. I thought Duran, he's gone Saudi. But then I remember Musa.
Diaby stats are better than Diomandé's.
Yeah, facts still. Yeah. I give you that still.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm telling you, there's a. So that's why I didn't agree with the price tag, because there's a Diomandé every 2 years. Every 2 years. So for me, I'm gonna hold the embarrassment from a Liverpool food chain perspective, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that we've missed out on a mad thing. But even Ryan's a good player, but he's another, like, it's the same shit. There'll be another Ryan. Ryan's been here 6 months. He's been here 6 months. He's never been here a calendar year. You can't even call it a one season wonder anymore. They're gonna start calling it six month wonders. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. There are BRBs all the time. So that's why when people get onto me because I want Jared Bowen, it's not because I want Jared Bowen to play for Liverpool until he's 30 years.
Yeah, Prem experience.
You know what I'm saying? Brother, I don't give a dash if you got 6 months Prem experience, bro. Do you know how many men have had 6 good months for teams? I've seen Bojan have 6 good months in the Prem for Stoke.
Yeah, Stoke, blood.
What we doing here?
And him, Shaqiri, and them boy there.
No, Shaqiri's a bad man though. But yeah.
No, I'm saying he was with Shaqiri and them man.
Oh yeah. I feel like them man. You know what I'm saying? So
Arnautovic.
Yeah, all bad boys, by the way. So like that's why I'm saying, like, when I said I don't mind someone like Bowen and then getting another winger, it's like, cool, you get Bowen for your 2 years and you navigate what the windows are saying, what the market's saying, bro. You know what I mean? Go, like, the market right now, yeah, it's dead, the winger market, but there's going to be another new winger that's going to come out. Do you know what I'm saying? There's going to be another winger somewhere. He's going to go get 15 GA in the Bundesliga, or he's going to go get 20. How about this? Barcola was Diomandé before he moved to PSG. If Rio goes and gets 20 GA, if Rio goes and gets 12 GA in the league, 13 GA in the league, he's the new Diomandé. How about that? Was there any lies told? Let me know. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is. So yes, I'm not moving the embarrassment to the side, but I'm saying, brother, 130 million is untenable, man. It's untenable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Untenable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't. I'll be real. But now that this has happened, you need to go and get who you think you're going to get now.
So what, do you think it's a Barcola thing?
I'm even 50-50 on Barcola. I think he's a good player. But his high profile misses piss me off. I don't know if I have the heartstrings for it. But I think at this rate, with the management, with the options that are available, is Barcola the best winger on the market, guys? Is he the best winger on the market?
Barcola?
Yeah, who's the best winger
available?
Who's the best available winger in the market?
I even know the wingers who are available. Who the wingers are available? What's the list?
At this rate, Salah
Winger
on the
market
freeze.
stinks, right?
Salah on the freeze probably.
Yeah, that's all. It's El Mala, Fernandez, Pardo, and some other brother.
Nah, Trossard.
I'll be real. Salah on a free is probably still the third best winger on the market in the world right now.
I rate Trossard more than Barcola.
Do you man agree with that?
What?
Salah on a free is still probably the third best winger on the market.
Yeah, probably when you look at the market.
Yeah,
You look at the market.
dead, though.
Huh?
There's no one there.
That's my point. Like,
Well, no one's really tried to make a move for Ndiaye yet.
If Liverpool sign Minte, I'll probably headbutt my laptop. I'll dive into my webcam. But
Well, you don't think he could be a Sadio Mane?
no, that was supposed to be Diomandé apparently. I do like Ndiaye, but he plays at Everton, so I don't know. They're just not gonna let that happen. Yakuba Minte is literally Madueke without the flair and without the dreads.
I think Barcola is Madueke.
Nah, Barcola's way better than Madueke, bro.
Nah, but they can both beat a man. But then when they get to the final third, nosebleed settings, bro. End product not there.
Yeah, but that was like Luis Diaz, though.
Nah, but Barcola is actually playing with good
You think Somerville's better than Barcola?
Say that again.
You think Somerville's better than Barcola?
Crescent? Yeah. You're mad.
What?
He actually makes good decision making, bro. He actually knows.
I think he is.
You know what I mean?
Barcola
is.
Somerville's a good player. He's a good player.
Barcola is so overrated, bro.
Somerville.
No, I think Barcola's average.
He is.
I think he's just an average player.
He's
Like
bang
he's your
average.
typical winger, like, and bear in mind he's 23 going on 24. I take that into consideration. This is where your decision making needs to be better and more consistent. He still play like if he plays like he's 18, 19.
Yeah.
Like the things I see Diomandé do, I'm more lenient on because of your age. If Diomandé's still that at 23, 24, something's gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got your decision making. That's why we're so critical of the likes of Barcola or Madueke, etc., because you can do the first part. Doku does the same shit.
They
Go
can
past
cook
it,
him,
that's
yeah,
easy.
but when it comes to
Come on,
the ball,
easy.
No.
Easy. That's not it. No one will ever tell you that Barcola can't dribble past the fullback. Comfy. And you see him do the goal he scored in against where he dinked the goalkeeper and just in the group stage. I can't remember what team it was.
That was better. That was
the opening game.
I still think Barcola can still improve, and even Luis Diaz. I always say with Luis Diaz, you see the best and the worst of him in 90 minutes, especially in the big games. You see the best of him, and then best believe the next action you're going to see the worst of him. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do think that is this new age of wingers where they are so inconsistent. And I think Diomandé falls into that category of inconsistency as well. Because then you look when he's cooking, he can make you look very, very silly. Very, very silly.
Yeah, he made Nkapie look silly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's him in a. But like I said, he's 18, 19.
And then, but but if you go and ask City how much they value someone like Doku, they're gonna tell you 90 million plus. They are,
of course, because the market is. I would do the same thing. If I had a winger who can go past the player, I'm slapping 80 million.
That's why I said.
Yeah, but you know what?
I believe
you have to also remember when you're seeing,
especially in this current market.
That's why
you have to also remember when you're seeing Anthony Gordon go for 80 million, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, City are gonna demand big money for Doku, blood. You know what I mean?
And that's decent. I'm demanding big money for any player I have.
And this is why.
Yeah, trust me. You see, because you and Saeed, me and Saeed were beefing today over this shit Barcola, you blood.
Yeah, because he's a Barcola fan.
Yeah, and he's shit, blood.
Me and him have had debates about it, but
I just feel like with this market, the way I'm seeing it, if that's why I do feel like the club are very apprehensive on the left wing on who they buy, because if Rio goes and gets you 7 assists and 7 goals, 120 million. You know what this window is about. You know what man are about to do with that. If he goes and gets you, if Rio gets you 14 GA, how much do you really think Liverpool are pricing this you at? Now that everyone else is going up for these dumb prices.
So he's already untouchable, so it'll be something stupid.
Yeah, who goes at 150 or something?
Hey, if you need some depth though, please.
Please.
Begging you.
That's two players that play for your club that now have artificial.
Man joined the Island Boys, blood. Welcome to the shoot, fam.
2 man.
Man's got extensions, bro.
Man. Like first, you know what I'm saying? He wanted extend, he wanted platinum.
Cole did that at Carnival, by the way. But yeah.
But didn't he have the hat? He had the hat on, didn't he? He had the rest of the hat. Yeah, the rest of the hat. Yo, having dreads is cool. I hear it.
The man had the rest of the hat with a brain injury and was catching wines.
I'm thinking about
to be
getting dreads,
Diomandé.
I understand. I get it, man. Dreads is cool. I'm thinking about getting some.
Yeah, but listen, the bottom line is I think we're going to be apprehensive, but we need to go and get whoever we need to get very quickly, because I just feel like I know we need to concentrate on the attack, but our squad's got gaps, man. There's still gaps in there for me. And I think we are going to get one midfielder. So, and there's no real links apart from that the loose Boadi link. And like, I think there was one call about Bruno Guimaraes months ago, like a call. I don't know who we really want in midfield. So, and I don't know if I have it in me to watch McAllister play another 90 minutes for me. Do you know what I'm saying? I think there's friction in between the inside of his knees. He has dinner lady knees.
You're just fucking.
So,
Yo, moving troops, yo. This guy is outrageous, yo.
I'll be real.
So disrespectful.
I don't know what.
McAllister should fight you for that shit, yo. That's too far.
I swear down, if I'm McAllister, I see months, I'm 2-footing him in his knee, blood.
You're serious, yo.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Catch me? What if I run? What's he gonna do? He's gonna catch me. Can't chase me. He won't be able to chase me. With my ACL. He's gonna catch me with my ACL. I was gonna
say, you think you get away with him with your ACL?
With my ACL, I'll get away from him. Brother, I'm faster than him with my ACL.
You're my bro months, but if I hear McAllister seen you and swung a punch at you, I'll be like, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
I warned him.
I'll be like, I understand.
I'm gonna run away from him. He's not gonna catch me. I'm gonna say I warned him.
You better mind he's not with Isak. Because he'll run you down, blood, with his dry knees.
Cool. Maybe Isak's a bit tall in it, so do you know what I'm saying? But
he'll run, you got them strides, blood. He'll run you down. Quick 3-4 strides, he's got you, blood. Boy.
Yeah. He's East African runner.
Trust me, blood. I mean, just make sure you cream them knees so they don't start a fire. You understand?
Brother, it's one of them ones. But nah, we'll see what happens in it. But I think I'm not gonna sit here and say Diomandé is shit. I think he'll do well wherever he goes. I think he's got a lot of potential. I don't think he'll explode. Straight away for PSG, and I think there's going to be, if he doesn't, there is going to be scrutiny there. Kind of, maybe not as much as from the English fans because he's in another league, so it won't be as magnified as when you're playing in the Prem. But yeah, I think if he plays in the Champs and you don't see the best of him, I think people are going to have a lot to say about him. But he's a player that's going to need a bit of time. You know what I mean? But guys, I'm going to have to let you guys leave you.
Nah, do your thing, bro.
Versus Congo.
Shit, sounds like the mic's leaving first.
I lie.
What happened?
Sounds like your mic's leaving first, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it might just move 5 yards back.
Can you hear me now? Am I good now?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah. No, So England. I can do a prediction if you man quickly want to run a prediction, but I'll just say.
What you saying?
I think 1-0 England, man. I don't see Congo scoring a goal.
Yeah, it ends there.
McAllister's
a
not
good run
faster
and everything that's ending.
McAllister's not faster than me.
Nah, he's not catching one. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not faster than me.
He's not catching one.
But listen. By the way, if Congo do beat England, I'm not saying anything in it. But if they do beat England, I'm not gonna celebrate it. But I will be back. I will.
Did you just say if Congo beat England, you're not going to say anything? Is there them words just leave your mouth?
No, I said I'm not gonna celebrate it.
He's not gonna celebrate.
Oh, I thought you said you're not gonna say anything. Oh, my bad. All right, cool.
Yeah. So by the way, if Congo do win though, I've got bare Congolese bedrooms though. If they do win, I might be. If you see me outside, I might be outside in it because I'll be real. The parties are gonna go off.
That's a might.
If Congo beat England, I can't lie. But listen, England should win, and we'll be in the pub. We'll be in the pubs with the beers. We'll be in the pubs, lads. Get a couple cans. You know what I mean? Little Budweiser. Don't worry about all of that, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, man.
I love months.
Blessings.
And Lewis.
Come on, bro. Bless up, man.
You better just keep your guard up for the next week, bro. I know it's a guard up. Keep your guard up.
I've been knocking out Maresca outers all year, man. Don't make a difference. Bluco out.
Flawless.
You
Agate, unfortunate knee. I think a cruciate knee injury. They're saying it's the worst that a football player can get. It's the worst kind of injury that they can get. He's going to be out for at least a year. We don't pray on no one's downfall, so you get me. We send him all our prayers and strength. Hope that he gets back.
Speedy recovery.
Back to his best. I would say back to his best, but he's shit in it. You get me. So just
he's not a good player, but I still wait for a speedy recovery.
Yeah, come back and play football. But they're saying that can affect your transfer window. Is that true? Because obviously he'd probably be one of
players you're selling.
Yeah, which it could, because obviously there was talks. We all know that United are looking at two more midfielders alongside Edison. There was talks of a left back. There was talks of a forward, left winger / centre forward, and also a centre back as well. So I think it affects the latter. I think the potential centre back. Actually, I didn't mention that. We was also looking at centre back potentially as well. I think it affects that. I don't think it affects the midfield. I think that's numero uno. That's the priority. That's why all the reports, all the rumors are surrounding the midfield. I don't think it affects the left back, or it affects the left winger / centre forward if we do indeed go in for one as well. I think it's more so the centre back. So I think it's extras. The whatever fee we would have got for him, 10, 15 million, 20 million, whatever it been, would have been added to the kitty for that. But I don't think it affects anything major in regards to what Manchester United were planning to do. Like I say, it's a huge shame. Wish him a speedy recovery. Despite me not rating him, I don't want to see any player injured at all. So that's a big shame for him as well, because he could have got a move and played football elsewhere as well. So that's
doing all right in the World Cup for Uruguay as well.
Yeah. As I would expect him to do. Like he did all right in Copa America for them a couple of years ago. Also, I was watching Copa America. It was a good tournament, the 2024 one. So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. It shouldn't affect anything major. We still need to go and get 2 other central midfielders. Still need a left back. That seems to be on the cards. The club seem pretty strong on getting, like I said, a left winger / centre forward. I don't know if that's determining on Xerxes leaving. I don't know about that. I look at it and I go, I'm happy with the forward line for the season coming forward. So yeah, it is like it could have been funds added, but what it can do, and Saeed pointed this out, is it could further the moves in the midfield, because they might have said, all right, we're just gonna go get one more midfielder and then we've got Agate as backup. Potentially that could have been their thinking. Now that insurance policy has gone in regards to saying, well, Agate is there. Now even more so, our midfield needed improving anyway. Now that's gone. So a midfield that was already weak in terms of numbers and strength and depth and just overall quality has got even weaker now, because now there is no Agate, as much as I don't rate him. Our 2 central midfielders are Maino and Edison. So you need to go out and get 2 more, which I think was on the cards anyway. So yeah, go out and get those 2 central, and who those 2 central midfielders are, I don't know. Go and get a fullback.
You're back in for Fernandez, but Tottenham are right alongside you. I think that might turn into a bidding war.
Yeah, that's going to be a transfer cycle, and I hope Spurs win it for the prices they're talking about. Like I said, 80,
you're willing to miss out on him.
Yeah, if you're going to splash 80, 85 million.
Who else is there though? Because like I said to you, Wharton, they're going to want 100 million. You don't want to pay that. Anderson's gone. Tonali, possibly Tottenham as well. Bruno, we're looking at Bruno.
You're looking at Bruno G, yeah?
Yeah, Bruno G. Who really? I mean, Scott's going to be a lot as well. You know what I mean?
Well, Scott.
You want Norgard? I give you Norgard for 10 mil.
Nah, I'm good on Norgard.
I know you guys were looking at Santos for a little bit too.
Who?
Yeah, there was loose links.
They were looking at Andre Santos for a little bit.
Yeah. There was loose links.
There was loose links for Santos, but
Tchouaméni. Because there's rumors he could leave. But he's going to cost you a lot. Would you pay?
I would pay the big money and I would pay 80.
Yeah, actually, you're a Tchouaméni guy. Me and you always beef over that idiot.
Yeah, I'm a true. Why is he an idiot? He's a very good
player. Yeah, he's shit bluff. He's an idiot, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
this guy.
You know,
run me him yesterday.
Yeah, I know. But with the, what did you say, Lewis? Say that again.
Run me Tchouaméni to Chelsea yesterday.
Yeah. But the thing is with Tchouaméni, and I've said this now all the way throughout the transfer window and the back end of the season, and people who watch me will know this. People have consistently said Tchouaméni's leaving, Tchouaméni's up for sale, he's available. No Tchouaméni's representatives, no Real Madrid's representatives are saying that he's available. People keep telling me this guy's available, but nobody.
Every year he's available, bro, but no one puts a bid.
People are saying this. Oh, Nico, was it Nico? I always mess up his name. Nico Paz. He's going back. But then they've loaned him.
So he's determined on. So Nico Paz is down to if Como can pay the money that Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid wants 60 million for him.
I think they've already said they're going to pay it.
So he's going to go there, because the thing was, if they can't pay it, then they'll put him on the market to the rest of the people.
So he's.
And that's why Arsenal. That's why we called them and just said, "Yo, what's going on with the Paz thing?" And they told us that if they don't take him, then we can offer him to you, but they have first refusal on the rest.
So all the conversation was, well, he's going there well, he looks like he's going back to Como. Then there was talks of Enzo Fernandez potentially going to Real Madrid. Do I think Real Madrid will pay the money Chelsea are looking for? No. There was all the conversation about Tchouaméni and Valverde, and they had to
probably
scrap
try and put another player.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I said, once Tchouaméni or Tchouaméni's representatives or Real Madrid say that Tchouaméni is available and he wants to.
Sorry, Flawless. I need to just. Is this guy fucking dumb? Was you like? Did your mother drop you on your head as a baby? Then your father picked you up and dropped you straight after. Then your grandmother dropped you. The nurse dropped you. Everyone fucking dropped you, bro. You got all type of bumps on your head, bro. Look at this foolishness.
But we can't even blame Henry for the UCL final. We get a boot in.
Exactly.
Yeah, Troop's favorite player is on.
You know,
a fucking dickhead.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong with this fucking
Vieira and Petit and that?
Bro!
yeah, bad at moving, bad. But
carry on, Flawless.
Yeah, with Tchouaméni, if he becomes available, I'm all for it. I've been adamant. I don't think he becomes available because if we sign him, I might start saying some crazy shit. So we'll see what happens in regards to it because he's a player I'm a big fan of. I think he fits perfect for the Premier League. I think he's a great partner for Kobbie Mainoo as well. I really like that potential partnership also as well. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm happy to shop outside the Premier League. People always mention the names, the likes of Lamine Camara, Sangare. The list goes on. Like even my man who plays his first name's Christ, the Ivory Coast brother, who plays at Trabzonspor.
What is it? Christ Promise.
No, it's not Christ Promise. I can't pronounce his surname. That's why I always just say his pride. But they know the number 26. He plays for Ivory Coast. He played in the World Cup. He's been playing in the World Cup as well. So yeah, the list goes on. I'm happy to go outside the Premier League, even with players that I've only watched a little bit, like the likes of Lamine Camara, Sangare. The list goes on. A man send me names all the time and say, "Oh, watch this player," and I'm like, "Yeah, he looks decent." Etc. Yeah, and Mencha. That's another one. So yeah, I'm happy to go outside the Prem. Like they did for the goalkeeper and they did for the striker.
That's his name, Christ Uina.
Is it Unai? Oh, again, I don't want to butcher his name, but yeah, same way.
Unia.
Yeah, well,
now you got to do it in an African accent.
Unia.
So
Unia. You have to go Unia. Christ Unia.
It's not bad, to be fair.
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad, is it?
Hey, to the Western Africans in the chat, big up to you lot. But yes,
yeah, you cool. That's West African accent too.
Yeah, it's Western Africa. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, let me swerve that one. But yeah, I'm cool with going outside the Prem the same way they did for Sesko and Lemens, and those two signings worked out. Didn't know too much about Sesko, didn't know anything about Lemens whatsoever, and he was the signing of the season. So if we go outside the Premier League, which we potentially could do, cool with it. I'm cool with that. Just make sure you bring in two central midfielders. That's what has to be done.
Yeah, you lot need to. The midfield is where you need.
Yeah, it's midfield because they did attack last
the forward
summer.
line.
And they did the defense the summer before that. Even though I think we do need a centre back, unfortunately, because of the Litz injury. But I don't think that will get addressed. Hence why I've been saying when people talk about title charges and anything serious, I think we're 2 summers away from that minimum. I think it's this summer and next summer. If the Lit was fit and available, whole different conversation. But all our centre backs, I think, are just good. I don't think any of them are very good. And I don't like our
fullback. On the goalkeeper situation, you don't want cover for Lemens.
I think there's talks of bringing in someone for a cover as Lemens. I'm not sure who. I don't know if we bring him back. What's his name? He was at Bristol, Vitek. I don't know if we're bringing him back. I don't know if we're selling him, but I expect a backup goalkeeper. I expect Manchester United to deal with that. That's not saying that's on the radar. And we sent Onana back out on loan, so that's a good deal. They're paying 100% of his wages over there. So yeah, this fucking guy, yo. But yeah, guy was our best player for months. But yeah, like I said, deal with the business. Yeah, man, he was, and then he made mistakes, man. It was the troops curse.
Everyone makes mistakes, man. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Yeah, he made hell of mistakes. But yeah, as I was saying, address the midfield. I'm not worried. I'm not fussed. It's the end of June. Like, yo, just go and deal with it, and don't pay these extortionate prices for these players. But it seems United, we seem hell bent on Matheus Fernandes. So it seems we're gonna pay big money for him. I think he's a good player, but not worth that.
No, I hear that. Big up Josu. His hold-up play is still decent. He still occupies defenders. If the team was good and he was getting chances and goals, you wouldn't be crying Flawless.
His hold-up play is not decent, man. It's below average. You don't kick the ball up to him and he holds off defenders. It holds up. You don't do anything. You don't occupy defenders. You don't spin him behind. You don't kick the ball along to him and he holds it up. And he don't drop in and link up play. Like, let's go again. And it's not about being crying because I don't have whether Portugal do well doesn't mean anything to me. I just hate to see Ronaldo like this. because he's one of the best players I've ever seen.
Mm.
One of the best players I've ever seen overall, not just at Manchester United. He's in my top 5 I've ever seen of all time. And to see him like this, just out here struggling, and it's going to carry on. You shouldn't be having these conversations about Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the GOATs. And he out here saying, I'm back after scoring against Uzbekistan. Sad.
Big up Blassie. Fuck Arsenal hate watch. You see Man City next season, Maresca.
All right, that's great and everything, but if we're not going for the league title, I'm going to ask who you lot would rather see win the league. And we'll wait.
He's got a point there. Big up Frank. Record of Mexico versus South American teams needs context. Their losses are to Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, and Chile. In a head-to-head, they have more W's against any other South American team.
Yeah, because
I'm saying don't disrespect Mexico, blood. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough game. That it's a very tough game.
They take their international football serious, mate. They got Cam. Portugal should play Bruno false 9 and let Vitina and Neves run the midfield like at PSG.
It's a bet. Bruno false 9. Leao is the 9. I hear it. I think they're not the greatest options, but they're better than what they've got going on.
Yeah.
They got K. Chelsea start preparing for trophyless decade now. I wouldn't go that far. I think Chelsea would always win cups, innit? Like FA Cups, Carabaos. They'll always win that, innit? But majors, it's going to be a while, I'm not going to lie.
Hey, if they're changing their model and everything, then we'll see. 1 game a week is a good cheat code, but you need a good window. And like we've learned in the Maresca period, they don't know what a good window is. But hey, look, man, they're going to say he got backed when they got Matissa Mugu midway through a season. All right, man. Love.
Maresca's lawyer at it again. Big up Lewis. Big up Lewis, man. Your ex is an ex for a reason. He clearly used us as a stepping stone till his number 1 choice opened up. I don't rate Blue Coal, but I'll never accept the disrespect from this knockoff Pep bald rat.
But this is what people are more annoyed about, which is just the optics of Maresca leaving us to go to Man City and the food chain narrative of it. Why have Blue Co allowed a climate for us to get food chains? Maybe you need to look at the deeper questions, bro. It just ultimately always goes back to Blue Co. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Stop letting them get away with it. It's been 4 years now. And we're no close to competing with City to a point where they could do a food chain with 2 billion spent. Maresca came in because he wanted to be part of the project. He believed in the project, and then he didn't trust Blue Co after time spent in the project. Maybe that's why we're Blue Co out.
And I know that you did a Maresca video a few days ago. You're going to have to do another one.
No, I said that was the last video I'm doing on it, and I'm done talking. Like, I
know you said that as well, but that's why I said you got to do another one, mate.
It on here. I'll entertain on here our respect for you. I'm not. CB sent me the link to his live stream. I'm not going on there. I'm not talking about this again. I'm done.
My fucking brother.
Come on, bro.
Hey, you're mad.
Debate here. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm bored. None of the news is any different. It's the same shit that we've heard for months.
You heard it here first, blood. We got Cam. Let it be known that we would raid any of your managers. We just rate Maresca and we didn't want Farteta. Leave the Chelsea fan alone.
Sadly, City can talk about us like this because this is the way it's been for the last couple years. We ain't beaten them since this.
That's crazy.
And you were meant to change that because we weren't terribly well run under Abramovich. How well run are we now? Sorry that I'm being consistent and I'm not flip-flopping like this fan base has done all year. Oh, I'm Blue Co out, but I don't know why Maresca couldn't have just handled these shit owners for another 6 months. Also, we could not get the targets that we wanted to get for the season, and you'd blame him for it anyway.
I got a shot, man. Fucking dog. Big up DH. Again, Wisemont's being loud. He just got little manned by Diomandé. Lol. That's when we're at. We got him, blood. You know what I mean? I went for his ass. Pause. We ain't go for no man's ass. Less of that way. That was a... Nah, I need to take...
Yeah, that was crazy. Yo. Yeah, that was out. What Troops is on, yo? That was wild, Joe. That was all wild, Joe. That is a hey. Pause.
Yeah, apologies for that one, blood. You get me? Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, me, Lewis. Yeah, less of that. They got C to the A.
We got C to A, man. I don't understand the argument. Bluco unsettled Maresca first by going behind his back to get De Zerbi. No shit, Enzo looked out for himself. I would too, especially through the bad patch.
Thank you. They spoke to managers first, and then they're saying we got ratted. Fuck this fan base. Fuck this fan base.
Yeah. And on top of that,
they're morons.
And on top of saying managers don't matter like that, managers are not important. Yo, you can't complain about managers as an ownership.
And they just forgot. They all just forgot.
They're just a cog in the.
I forgot the De Zerbi thing, you know.
Yeah, they do.
I remember all of these briefs. And then when Maresca won the Club World Cup in spite of Bluco, what did they do? They gave all of themselves pay rises and gave Maresca nothing. Oh, but I'm sorry that Maresca didn't feel like he was respected well in Bluco, even though he was the only manager that delivered trophies in the Bluco era. Sorry. The only reason why we have a manager now is because of how much Maresca's embarrassed them. And now they turned it into an emotional manipulation tactic. Oh, they've disrespected the badge. All you've done is try to change our fucking badge. Shut up.
Yeah, I saw that thing you tweeted.
Yeah, and the whole CFC London bullshit.
Yep.
Why are they defending Bluco? Morons.
Nah, Lewis is right, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was pissing in the wind, but he's starting me. The wind started to.
No, this fan base is doing fake outrage. They've been doing it all year.
That's why when him and Monks was going back and forth, I was just listening. I was like,
that's why I don't care what Chelsea fans I piss off. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear is Bluco's the problem. Not him.
Yeah, manager's not important. It's still crazy, yo. That's such a crazy
statement. Nah. You know what, Lewis is? Yeah, you're turning the tide, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You're turning the tide, blood. Big up Yang. Maresca walked out on Chelsea, not Bluco / Clearlit. Your owners are terrible, but come on, Maresca walking was awful. His run before he left was bad. Obviously, Lewis
the December run while he was November manager of the month. Man.
It's the curse, isn't it? Because when Arteta
bad month, and Chelsea in Christmas. Oh yeah, he's the only manager that's had a bad Christmas at this club. All right, man. Like every other time that we've said it, we've been in a title race over the last decade. It ain't died in December. Cool.
And go check because Lewis is actually right with that one. Big up Alos. It was said he wanted City since autumn, so can we blame our shit December on his head being turned before that we were second and comfy in UCL position?
He spoke with City since the autumn, and then he said he would stop talking to them if he had a pay rise, the same pay rise the sporting directors got, because he wanted to feel appreciated within the project. He did not get that appreciation. They took all the credit for his work. They were the ones briefing that Chelsea has been very kind to Maresca, even though you haven't been kind in the transfer market. So I don't blame him. Don't blame his stance one bit.
Big up C to A again. Enzo walked out on CFC London, not Chelsea. I'm good.
Facts, brother.
Big up Benz. Conte did the same thing second season when he wasn't backed. Then he fucked off like Maresca should have done.
What, wait till the end of the season so you guys can all blame him for the failings of the campaign and not Bluco? Because look how easily you fell for the briefs just now, even though we finished 10th. You lot would have fell for those briefs all season anyway and blamed him. He left to protect his reputation because we weren't reaching the targets he wanted us to reach. I don't blame him. I don't. Because, why is he got to protect his reputation? Because we're not doing good enough in the market. Hold your club accountable. It's not hard.
Big up Assad. You know it's bad when Arsenal and Liverpool fans telling the truth. I still love you, Lewis. Maresca snaked us.
For the record, Assad is one of the biggest Maresca outers in my chat, so I completely get where his narrative's coming from. Big up Assad.
Big up Assad, man. Big up Andy. He did a job with them, left the P's with the club. They couldn't handle it. Snitch on themselves. So they get less time while Maresca on his next heist.
That was another thing. He gave up part of his severance package to leave early. That's another thing that gets ignored.
He really wanted out, boy. Big up Yang again. Lewis, you've cooked Bluco,
But where's the Maresca criticism? If all he gets is blue coat made him leave for City, that's weak.
No, it's not weak. No, it's not.
They got German chicken wing. Man said German chicken wing, you know.
What,
Lewis, you are moving mad. Not going to lie. As a City fan, you can't back that. But who can blame Maresca? This is a life changer move.
Okay, so you just contradicted yourself in your own super chat. Who can blame him? It's a life-changer move. Why after 2 billion spent is it a life-changing move to go from Chelsea to City? Why? Shouldn't we have been competing after 2 billion spent in 4 years? Oh, well, we're nowhere near competing. Oh, why is that? Oh, because Blueco's the problem. So, with him taking the blame for all of their failures and him not getting any backing off the back of his successes, why did he go for an upgrade? Connect the dots, bro.
Lewis is starting to cook, man. Big up Mooley. Not gonna lie, this all just feels like damage control to shift the fans against Maresca and onto Blueco's side. I don't trust a thing these Muppets say anymore.
Facts. Like, if these men were serious about the period of self-reflection we're going to take after having to sack Liam Rosenior, you would have held yourselves accountable in that statement too. You didn't say a word about your failings, the things that you got wrong, the things you could have done better at. You just put all the blame on Maresca's door because it's easy to do that and shift the blame for another window. Because half this fan base is feeling outraged over the fact that he picked another Premier League side and that he walked out from us. And this fan base is taking it hook, line, and sinker because our fans are stupid. They are stupid.
Big up DH again. Yo, big up your damn self, my bro. Mons is on bullshit. I've been Bluecoat out ever since they sacked Tuchel. After all the loyalty he proved to us, we weren't blaming Maresca because we knew the shite board would screw it up, G.
Yeah, if anything, the one thing I could say that I was wrong about was that I didn't clock Bluecoat early. I gave them way too many chances. That's why I can hold my hands up and say I got them wrong. That's why I'm not going to do it now. We all feel like we got to this point last season, but yet everyone's just going to blame Maresca over Bluecoat. What the fuck? You're doing it again. But cool, not you, DH. I mean the chat.
This might put a smile on your face. Big up J2P. Lewis defo watched Michael one too many times.
Yeah, that's a fact. I still need to watch that, to be fair.
Big up CFC. Sorry, Lewis, I love you, but Maresca is a snake.
No, big up, bro. It's not why we can disagree. At least you're not being a dickhead about it.
Big up CFC World Champs. Big up Surfer again. Yes, Lewis sitting up like the Undertaker in the debate.
Basically. That went on for way too. I might actually just clip up that little thing.
Yeah, just you already know, family. You get me.
Come on,
Big up God. Get Bowen for now. When he's finished, Josh Abbey time. Who's Josh Abbey? Is he one of the Ute them? He might be one of the Ute them. I'm not sure. He must be one of the Ute them. Big up God again. I rate Josh Abbey higher than Rio. Yeah, both for future. Yeah, he's one of the Ute them. Big up Mobe.
Yeah, Liverpool Academy player.
Yeah. Big up man like Mobe. Won't lie, Enzo's statement gave Bluecoat credence, but good Gergen press, Lewis.
Gegenpress.
Fuck Bluecoat.
So that's my thing, bro. Like, I genuinely think Enzo's statement has things that were like part of the agreement with Chelsea and Man City, where he has to say it was his choice to leave and everything, even though, like, we know. They didn't force you out. You chose to leave because you couldn't stand working under it. My problem is the rival narratives doing, he snaked you, he's rad you, even though, like, you guys have said this ain't the same Chelsea from the Roman era. After 4 years with a new ownership. You have to look at the reasons why for that. And if you rivals, just fans, are saying that, what do you think the managers or the people involved trying to change the project are thinking? Especially when Bluecoat won't listen to them. It's taken them having to lose Maresca, bring Rosenior in and think everything will be fine, fail miserably to a point of 10th place, for them to finally realize, oh shit, managers are important. Took you long enough. Took you fucking long enough.
For them to say that is ridiculous, man. I swear down. Big up Josie. He don't spin the block. Peep his goal versus Uzbekistan. Who scored? Ronaldo scored against Uzbekistan, no?
Yeah.
He scored the bang. He scored a bad boy goal as well. That first goal was bad.
Let me clarify when I say, he don't like bad strikers score goals. Remember, we say someone's not a goal scoring striker, they don't have 0 across their record. Talking overall, Uzbekistan, we're here talking about. Ronaldo don't spin him behind like that. What we talking about here? Where was that against Colombia? Where was it against DR Congo, man? Josu, you fighting a losing battle, man. That's what it is. You fighting a losing battle.
You don't rate Kuzanov, just quickly? Because he plays.
I don't rate Uzbekistan, no. I don't. Okay. That's why we're here hyping up goals. Peep's goal versus Uzbekistan.
It was a good goal. But the one where he made the movement in the first one. The second one was good as well because he told Bruno where to play.
It was a good goal. Uzbekistan. When he plays better competition, we see him struggle. Where was that against Colombia? Where was it against DR Congo?
It was 0-0 though. And they weren't really passing. I saw a clip where they could have passed in the ball so many times and they didn't.
What does that tell you then?
So, mate, that I told you, Messi, they'll die for him. Ronaldo,
why they not passing him the ball?
They want him to. I'm not going to say it, but you understand? It looks like that's what they want, bro. Like, we want to frost.
Man have had these conversations.
Allegedly.
John Nevers' missus talking about him on Insta.
Yo, because
he said something about tell your man to pass to my goat, and then she said something about tell your goat he's washed.
Yeah, something like that.
Basically,
Yo, you got the wag saying that. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Standing on 10 toes, blood.
Yo, the fact that João Neves and Bruno, all these were getting criticized, and he said nothing tells you all you need to know. He didn't even come out and defend them, man. Them man's getting abused. Their wives are getting abused. But all right, man. Keep believing in him, man. Like I said, when I say he don't spin him behind, I'm talking about of quality on a regular basis. I can't believe I have to clarify this when talking about it. Like I said, poor strikers score goals. So when we say, hey, a striker's not a good striker, we don't score a lot of goals, he's gonna have goals on his resume. We're gonna say, poor goalkeepers make great saves. Or average goalkeepers make great saves. I don't rate Pickford highly. He makes some great saves. Does that make him a great goalkeeper? Come on, man. We gotta be smarter than this. We know what we're talking about here.
Big up God again. Messi Ballon d'Or if Golden Boot, even if he loses World Cup. So you're saying if he gets Golden Boot, he'll win Ballon d'Or. But if he wins World Cup, he'll win Ballon d'Or. So you're saying either way, Messi's Ballon d'Or days are done.
I wait until the World Cup's over because like the whole optics on the Ballon d'Or will be done after that.
Mm-hmm. Big up man like Raheem. Big up my dog Raheem, man. Big up the OTC, the Snow Bunny Collector, King Lewis. Happy for Canada moving to the round of 16. But not gonna lie, we are not beating Netherlands or Morocco. You lot can be proud, man. You lot can be proud, blood. You understand? Last minute winner, scenes in LA. I think Canada's probably the team that I actually like the most out of the host. Like, fuck America, innit? You get me? Football, you get me? Fuck them, man, bro. The man think they're bad and you man are shit, bro. Understand? Like, I can't wait till you get humbled, you absolute dickheads. You get me? Big up Bowler. I promised Blue Co sack Alonso in 6 months. Fuck Chelsea fan base. They are not smart in their hearts. Alonso out. This hashtag will happen.
No, let us start the season badly. You will see them going around.
Yeah, it's true. You big up Josie again. Keep moving the goalpost flawless. Do a great striker score every game? Nope. I can use the same logic, bro. Just hold the L, my guy.
Okay, cool, Josie. Big up, man. Let's just agree to disagree because it's not about moving the goalpost. He's not a great striker. Like, watch him play. He's not good anymore, people. That's it, man. Show's over. It's a wrap. Hence why you got wags on Instagram calling him wash, man. But I keep blaming everybody else. And when they bounce out, make sure you're here, Josie, with the same vim and these same super chats. It's a wrap.
Man.
It's over,
crazy,
man.
England, Congo. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. The way we play, like, we'll win, but I'm like, I don't think it's 90 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Because England ain't really looked impressive this tournament.
And we struggle against the African teams, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
it's an ugly win, man. I think we get an ugly win in normal time.
Who would you play?
It's normal or extra time? I don't see pens because I think eventually England will get through them. I could see extra time though.
Who'd you play at right back?
They're gonna do Kwanzaa, aren't they?
He came off injured, no, and they put on Spence.
Yeah, I play Jet Spence. I go Jet
Oh,
Spence.
dear.
I play Jet Spence.
It's got to be Spence, isn't it? Because now we're at that situation where all the right backs are injured. You didn't bring Trent.
I said a left-footed right back. Fuck.
Spence is right-footed though, but he plays left back.
Yeah, Spence is right-footed.
Oh, so okay, I got it wrong then. You know what?
Yeah.
Fair enough. He might be
He's
able
like
to do
Dennis.
something.
He's like Dennis Irwin back in the day where he played left back, but he was right-footed.
Okay,
Um,
go on,
Shout out
that's
Dennis Irwin, man.
I certified. If he ever plays Chalobah, yeah, I'm tweeting Tuchel out, bro. I swear to God, it's bad enough him getting called up. Like, you know what? When Liverpool got injured, I thought, okay, cool. He's actually gonna get Trent now, isn't it? Like, he's gonna use his brain. He's gonna get Trent. Nope. What did he do? He went and got fucking Chalobah, mate. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I love Trev, but yeah, I don't know about that one. God knows.
It's ridiculous, bro. You get me? Anderson. What's your thoughts on Anderson?
What do you mean for England?
Yeah.
Like, he does what he's supposed to do for England. Like, the job he's supposed to, like, people expect him more. Like, wins the ball back, covers ground, keeps it ticking. Tries to get the ball.
It's just the midfield in general hasn't really had a lot of creativity, so he's part of that as well. But
you know why? Because it's not a creative midfield. Like, it's not there for that. When you have Anderson, Rice, and Bellingham, you know what it is. Bellingham can add creativity, but it's more so he's not on the half turn behind the opposition's midfield in front of their defense and play a through ball. No, he's going to create.
That's why losing Reece is just jarring, because you can get good creativity from him on that right.
Bellingham go create like he did for Kane. Little piece of skill, good cross. It's going to be more industrious. Like, that's how he's going to create. And Rice and Anderson are there to be a base. I think at times...
is Rice available?
I don't know, is he? Is he injured?
I'm not sure if
Rice
he's available.
is only meant to be a one-game thing, no?
Yeah.
Is it only because they said I think Reece is 2 and Rice is 1?
Yeah, just play Maino in this game, man. Just put Anderson next to Maino, or Maino next to Rice for this game. I understand what he's trying to do, but you don't need them both for Congo, in my opinion. Play Maino. Or even if you throw Rodgers in there with Bellingham, do that. Let's play someone who's a little bit more a lot more attacking minded. I don't think you need a pivot against Congo.
I think Rice will play. I think he'll play.
Yeah, he's going to play Rice, Anderson, Bellingham. That's the three he's going to go with, especially after how Bellingham played as well. And that's how Bellingham's going to create. Set pieces will be key as well. Not sure what he'll do out wide. I don't think Rashford played too well.
Yeah. Does Saka get another start, or do we go with Madueke on the right? On the left, do we bring back Gordon, or do we go with Rashford, who stunk out the place?
Just for impact, I'd probably, and you man talking about the game going late.
Those are some stinky options.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably go with Gordon and Madueke and then switch it up if it's going wrong. Gordon and Madueke. Yeah.
I'm with Flawless. Start the shit, and then if it's going left, bring on the half fit in Saka and the half decent in fucking Rashford, blood. You get me?
Half fit and half decent.
I'm telling you, blood. Half and half, blood. You know what I mean?
Rashford would be able to get an early goal.
It's literally half rice and peas, half jollof rice. You understand? That's what it literally is, blood. Half oxtail, half stew. You get me? It literally, that's what it is, blood.
Would be better if we were like a goal up or something, but him coming up against a low block will be just as annoying.
Who, Rash?
Yeah, Rashford ain't good with the low block. He's good with space, and Gordon, he just doesn't do anything.
That's why I would have Gordon and Madueke on, just for regards to you're bringing Saka and Rashford on against the tired defense. That's what I would.
A tired Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, that's
he'd be on Rashford.
You know what? I hear it.
Yeah. And
Rashford would be attacking Wan-Bissaka because he plays on the left, innit? And he'll know like his little weak spots and how to get the better of him.
Especially if it goes extra time as well. They're the two players especially if it is like
because you'd rather have Rashford for a pen
and Saka.
Yeah, I do trust England from the spot actually. When I look at the penalty takers,
we got some good penalty takers, bro.
Throughout the side,
if you say that Tony, Kane, Watkins, Jude, Rice, Saka,
I trust
Rashford
as well.
Even Noni can take pens. I know it's a bit iffy for you this season, but it's usually good.
Noni, Rashford. There's so many, bro.
That doesn't mean that England can't lose any shootouts. Let me clarify that. They are capable. We're just saying that we're confident going into the shootout because of the takers that England have. Could they lose?
I was gonna say that, blood. Maguire, bro, he can bust off.
Maguire could have been. Maguire could have been. Shame Reece James is injured. I trust him from the spot. Technically, someone like Nico O'Reilly, I would trust from the penalty spot. Like there's enough there. Yeah, there's enough there. But England will get the job done. But I would go with Gordon and Madueke. You try and get a goal early on, which early goal, man, that kills the tie dead, because then Congo then have to play, and then England can try hit them on the break, because then they have to play a little bit more. But it's going to be ugly. People don't expect a pretty performance, man. This is going to be ugly. Very
people
ugly.
thought that people were saying that the Canada-South Africa game yesterday was the worst they've seen in the World Cup so far. I think England-Congo is about to make it worse than that, blood.
It's going to be ugly.
I'll be real with the man, then, blood. I think that's about to be a ball fest, blood. You get me?
Ugly.
I'm going to need a couple of Red Bulls on that stream, mate.
It's going to be ugly.
That's just England in general, though. I'll be so real.
It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly.
Ain't going to be
nice.
Word to Baba Sparks, blood. Ugly! You get me?
Tune, man.
Yeah, Congo will be a problem defensively. From what they did against Portugal, I think they'll cause us a few issues. And to be fair to them, like, it weren't like Spain, Cape Verde. They were actually putting it on Portugal in transition a bit.
Yeah.
Just no quality in the final third.
They were mashing work, blood, for real.
But yeah, England should do that thing.
What are you lot saying prediction-wise?
I'll say 2-0 extra time.
I'm with Lewis. I go 2-0. 2-0. Ugly 2-0 though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an ugly 2-0. I can see a set piece, man. I can't lie, which is not a shot. Like, do what's required, man. We took advantage of set pieces. I can see it. Saka, Rice, your time with the deliveries. Kane and Bellingham and everyone else attacking. Konza and Guehi. Yes, O'Reilly if he's on there as well.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm with you lot. 2-0 extra time. 2-0 extra time, man. Tonight we got a couple games. Let me just get a couple predictions. Brazil, are you lot going live?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Brazil.
Yeah, I'm going live.
Oh shit, it's about to start. Yeah, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil, Japan, 6 o'clock. Literally 25 minutes.
Yeah, I've already set up for that.
Yeah, I'm set.
Let's go live after this.
What are you lot saying prediction-wise for that one?
Tougher game than people expect. I'm
telling you. That's why I said to Monty, better mind the Japanese don't take out Brazil.
But if Japan, if Japan win, wouldn't surprise me. I'm saying 2-1 Brazil because of what they have in the final third. With Vinicius Jr. and Cunha and Ryan, etc. I think they have more in the final. But Japan play a good brand of football. They're energetic. Problem, just a nuisance. That's what I would say. So I'll go 2-1 Brazil.
I'm saying 3-2 Brazil. I'm with Dens.
First, that's a shout.
I think there'll be goals.
Yeah, 2-1. I'll say 2-1 Brazil extra time.
Germany, Paraguay, 9:30 tonight, obviously.
Germany should be washing them, to be honest.
Yeah. 3-0 Germany.
I'll go 3-1.
Yeah.
I think they'll get a goal.
Yeah, 3-1 Germany. And then we got that's it still. Just 2 games today. No, there's one in the morning. 2 a.m. Netherlands, Morocco.
Ooh.
That should be a
Morocco
good
1-0.
one.
I'm saying Morocco 1-0.
Morocco penalties.
Yeah, 2-1 Morocco. 2-1 Morocco. I could see a little shock there.
You lot, that's it, people. You understand? You lot get your predictions in as well, man. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a lot of people going for Morocco still. I think Morocco are outside. I think Morocco are the dark horse in this. They're not going to win it, but I'd put them as the dark horse. You get me? But big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Another lit show, blood. 3 hours, bro. I have to salute the man them each and every time. Especially, I always salute the man them, but especially in the off season when there's no football. Obviously, we've got the World Cup, but there's no Premier League football. The man them still turn up and you get me. Give the people them the content that they crave for. You understand? So salute the man them each and every time, blood. You get me? Flawless Lewis, that peanut head idiot as well. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe to my brothers. Link in the description. As always, blood. You get me? Flawless and Lewis are both going live. You get me? We're gonna redirect to Lewis. And yeah, you lot check out Flawless as well, blood. Don't forget that. You understand? Don't forget that, blood. I'm cooling. I'm gonna enjoy the game with a Zubi. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, get these likes up ASAP. Subscribe to the gang. And Flawless ain't gonna be here for a couple of shows. He's gonna be in LA.
Yes.
So all my LA community. When you see my brother, make sure, you know what I mean, he's gonna be with Sheik, that little pussy hole as well. When you see them two pussy holes, you get me? Run up, G-check them, blood. You understand? No, I'm joking. You get me? Make sure you show my brother the correct love that you showed me in LA. Make sure my brother gets the same love as well, blood. You get me? Safe flight over there.
The 2nd to the 10th, people, I'm out there. 2nd of July to the 10th of July. So we're going to be active. I'll put it out on the when we're going to be at certain places for certain games, I'll let everybody know. I'll put it out on the socials still.
You know what I mean? So enjoy yourself, my bro. Take care, and we'll see you soon. But people, enjoy your week, and I don't think Lewis will be here on Friday because Lewis is going fucking Portugal, blood.
Yeah, so, I'm on the early flight.
Everyone flying out, yeah?
Yeah, blood. Right. It's just
Stag doing it.
Yeah, Stag doing it. I'm stuck with Peanut Head. I got the short straw. You understand? I got the short straw, blood. You get me? But yeah, you enjoy your week, blood. I'm out.
Big up. It's coming home. I'm him out.